Should I hit to session 4 too?
Thanks. I fucked that
No,
up.
no. You're good.
I did that. I did that because I do the copy and paste of titles, and then I always forget to change the number.
Oh, yeah, I've
Just to
caught that
keep,
before.
like, the
I'm like, hey,
Oh, I'm struggling getting into this.
Oh my gosh.
Are you?
I'm just on struggle bus in general.
This is always true.
Fucking, you watch Fooly Cooley?
Okay, that gets
Yes.
inspiration.
I haven't even seen Fooly Cooley.
Fooly
So,
Cooley was a very underrated anime and should have gotten a second season.
Wait,
It
so
is.
is it not
Is
Alpha?
it
It did?
is it Alpha?
Bat, come over here. Look behind the map. The secret I laid,
Oh.
whoever named it first.
Oh,
It's like the first place I always check.
I
That
can't get
looks
behind the
that
map.
looks
How do I
I love
get
so
behind
Fooly
so
Cooley.
cute.
I love Fooly
Yeah.
Cooley.
We're gonna show you that anime when we watch it, Em.
Did it actually get a second season? Because I
it?
never
Yeah,
heard
it
of
sucks.
it. Getting
Don't
one.
watch
Yeah,
it.
it
It's
did.
horrible.
Really?
It's not
So
that great.
precious.
Season 3 is also not
That's
that
sad.
great too.
And is the picture
That's
of Alpha?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
I can't I can't get behind the map. Oh,
Mouse.
there it
Yeah,
is.
rotate.
There we go. I was
Yeah.
I was looking. I was trying to look at the board behind the map, not that.
Daft named it first, so Daft gets an inspiration.
Yay! Way to go, Daft.
Do you guys like my alpaca that I drew?
Can I get an invite to
Yeah.
the table?
It's
What?
open to friends.
Is it a new
Getting
alpaca?
better. I
I'll be right
drew
back.
it. It's in the artwork thingy.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm learning, guys.
You are learning. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I've played around with highlighting and shadows today.
Nice.
I have a.
Yeah, heck yeah. Did you get tested for COVID, Spooky? Do you have it?
No, I didn't get tested because if I had COVID and I couldn't get PRK, I would have driven there
Oh,
and strangled you. So,
that's fair.
yeah. I'm just I'm quarantined anyways because I can't drive,
Yeah.
so I don't have any symptoms. But
So me and my friend Bree, who got it, we're pretty sure we got it the second night when we left everyone and went to a different show in Atlanta because no one we were with on New Year's has it. So we think we got it at that show.
Oh, Atlanta? Yeah, probably.
Also, Spooky, you're not asymptomatic, are you?
the first time I got COVID, I was sick as
Yeah,
fuck
she was sick as fuck.
for like 2 weeks. So I don't know. I had a really raw throat the first couple nights. But other than that, I've had no symptoms. Yeah. If anything, I go back to work on Wednesday, so I can go get tested on Tuesday.
Yeah, a lot
Well,
of
if you do
people
have it,
in-
I'm sorry.
And
lot of people in
it's already
Georgia's
been
been
5
getting-
days, I think.
A lot of people in Georgia's been getting COVID, so you probably did get Atlanta.
That's what I
A
assume.
lot of people are getting COVID.
A lot of people everywhere. There's
Yeah.
almost 1 million cases in like 1 day in the United States.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
great.
January 7th.
Even
There's like
better.
900,000 infections.
But they all
Yeah,
waited
even
until
better if
M
you're
got
in
it
the
to get
fucking-
it.
Yeah, that's what it
M
was.
got
I gave
COVID
it to
before it was
all
cool.
those million people.
M got
He
COVID
has it
before it was
too.
cool. We got it. Who does?
So I don't know how
Everybody
to
got sick.
do. I don't know how to do PDFs on tabletop because it does nothing for PDFs apparently. So I'm gonna test it out with this.
Oh,
Good, I guess.
I got a How to Draw Chibi Animals book today. That's where I did an alpaca. I'm gonna do one a day until I do all of the animals in the book.
I thought
And
you
I'm gonna
got
keep
that.
posting them in the artwork.
You got it
Oh my
today? What was the
gosh.
book that you got the other day?
I have a Chibi Girls. It doesn't have
Oh.
a step-by-step thing.
Okay.
6 people got it at work. Yeah, everybody's getting it right now. I'm fingers crossed we go to minimum manning because I love minimum manning. It's don't be there unless you have to, which I can't see, so I can't do my job, so I don't have to be there.
Oh my.
I can't do my job for 90 days.
I see
I
how
can't
it
fly
is.
my aircraft for 90 days, but I'm in the army, so I still get paid.
Hurt,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah. But I'm thinking if I do one of those
Right.
animals every day,
Oh.
I have to get better, right? Even though I'm like
Yes.
mimicking the shapes.
That's
Because
not-
I'm not tracing, but I'm drawing
There we go.
step by step. That's my thought process, at least.
That's not supposed to happen.
And then I watched a video on how to highlight and shade because I was really confused. Eventually, I'll start doing the animations on stream because I think it'd be fun for you guys to come hang out while I attempt to draw.
Nori, did you accidentally ping me on Biddy's server?
I did, and I corrected
Oh.
it and changed it real quick. I was pissed. I was pissed she posted pictures of Sonic. I was mad.
It's not Sonic. It's In and Out.
Oh, In and Out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I meant. Sorry.
But
Same-
I was
same
like looking at
difference,
it. I'm like,
closest have.
why did I have a ping? I'm like, I don't see a here or an everyone or a Batosai. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I
Then
thought
saw
if I
your
corrected
edit.
it real quick, yeah, I thought if I corrected it real quick, it would avoid it, but it didn't.
No,
Sorry.
Discord doesn't do that. Oh no, it's fine. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's been
I
a hot
also-
minute, so I expect everyone to have a hard time getting into character again.
Did M get to do shopping off stream?
No, we're doing
No.
that right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Right now.
I'm
Right
getting
now.
the hard contacts out
Right meow?
tomorrow morning, not Tuesday, and I'm really excited to get these things out of my eyes.
Right now. That'll be great.
Right.
Okay.
And,
Are you gonna be able to just stop wearing them?
Who's
no, they
doing
take them
recap?
out. Oh, they
Yeah.
take them out.
But I mean, like, you don't have to wear them again after this.
Yeah, it's only a week. It's like a band-aid while the cornea heals.
Nice.
So my eyelid doesn't like scratch the freshly lasered eyeball.
Or dirt, or like particles.
I mean-
Anything
Or particles.
particulate.
But I can feel it in there, and like when my eyes are closed and I sleep on my side, it weirds me out because I've never worn contacts that you sleep in or anything.
Oh.
So it's weird. I cannot take them out. Like in no way am I allowed to take them out.
Did you
But if they
adjust-
fall out, I can't put it back in.
Did you adjust the room, Whale?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
That's
Is
such
it-
a
is
hard
that
one to
good?
be able to see.
Well, I was like, I noticed I couldn't look out the window like I used to, and I just see a bunch of anime characters outside now.
Oh,
What?
that was so I can have a background.
Because I noticed the clouds were moving, and I was like, what?
It's young man Lashane.
So there's something up in the air.
Don't worry about that. Don't you dare fucking touch that.
Alrighty.
Oh,
I didn't touch it.
Is it a
I've
button?
already copied it 4
Is it a
times.
Am I not
Yeah?
allowed to touch?
What's
Because I
up?
want to touch it.
Whale,
I wanna
put an
touch it.
invisible- Put an invisible zone over it.
I want to
No,
touch it.
No. That's a one world thing. I'm joking. You can't
Oh.
actually touch it.
Oh,
I want to touch it.
I hope you can't.
Who's doing
Yeah.
recap?
Okay.
Not me. I wasn't here for the last one.
Yeah, Whale's
true.
gonna do recap, I think.
So, hello. This is our homebrew D&D session. Everything is homebrewed, from the entire map to the world to ourselves. That doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to come up with words.
Yeah, my parents made me. I guess that's technically homebrewed, but not by me.
That
I'm assuming I was brewed at home, but I'd rather not know.
I'd rather not know either.
wait. Let's get Alpha's mom on the phone.
No, we're good. We're good with the mommy talk. So, looking around, everybody here's a streamer. You can look at it over here by the green text. If you can't read that, I'm sorry.
Get good.
No. But yeah, this is basically just a low-key session. Don't expect anything super duper serious. But we are on session 14. You can catch everything on Spooky's YouTube or one of their VODs. I don't believe I'm missing anything else. Brain power is going on full cylinders. I don't think I missed anything else. We're on session
We have
14.
a message from our sponsors.
We do?
The like button. And also the follow button, because it's free.
Yeah. Oh, if you also want to be a guest, either one of us has to know you or game with you a little bit to get your vibe. But that's it.
Sketch characters only from here on out.
Yeah, guest characters only, please. I'm new.
We're already overwhelming.
Haha, yes.
8 more people that are mainstays. What do you mean?
No, please no. I'm already broken and battered from everybody here. But with that, let us begin with recap. Last session and a couple sessions before that for M.
Yes.
You guys entered the town, exploring a bit. Lashane entered the temple, helped people there. He got a vision from his god, Serenray.
That is correct.
Serenray detailing a massive figure covered in blood with a crown atop her head, and large emphasis on the crown. The crown broke into pieces, shattering the visage along the wall, thereby making it explode in blood across the room, shocking not only Lashane by the context of the message, but by the I would say graphic nature. The rest of the group gathered at the end and waited a bit for their money to arrive, and explored the town a bit. Omni managed to find a supposedly drunken man that has been known here for a year, rambling, homeless, all the hallmarks.
Of course they're
Taking to him in, he was instructed to take the man to a temple for healing, although the innkeep warned that such a thing is always happening and it does nothing for him. After having a telepathic link with Lashane, they discovered the word of a Thrat, a sort of monster that he has known about for a year and is probably the cause of many of the attacks against the town from the guards. By the way, the guards are reduced to half strength because of the attacks. I missed that part, but now I'm back on it. They went to the guardhouse. I don't have her motto up. But went to the guardhouse and saw a brand new captain stationed here. After some antagonization via bat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
She's kind of a
Can't
bitch.
leave you alone for 2 seconds.
After some antagonization via bat, she grew, I would say, interested in the group after they displayed Hespios' axe towards them, claiming that they defeated Hespios. Intrigued, she asked them for a duel of sorts, to which Daff was the one who accepted. After getting banished, the group managed to impress her enough where she told him where said Thrat is and gave him a pouch of silver coin. And let's see, they also went shopping because their money arrived, which they split amongst the party. I think you have 700 gold.
Alright.
And they ventured into a magic shop, to which they found this squeaky little gnome. And after getting some items, the gnome got more and more excited by each purchase. Well, some of them got items. Before looking towards Daff or Femto and trying to get him to also purchase something, he showed a halberd. Trying to demonstrate its abilities and get a sale, he summoned his assistants and stabbed him right through the stomach, shocking the entire party and making them run off, except for you, Em.
What?
This is where you're gonna have the option to buy something magic. And this is where we left off. That is right.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Great. Love that.
By the way, the system's not dead since the staff's ability had the power of
But
spare the
I'm
dying.
here with just the aftermath of this, or
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The gnome is now looking at you wildly. Well, what'd you say? You wanna buy something?
Yeah, I do want to buy something actually.
You see his eyes are kind of bloodshot.
This gnome has literally like almost anything, by the way.
Oh, awesome. Well, do you have a pearl? Do you have
Very
a
not
pearl?
true.
A pearl?
Yeah, a pearl. Like just a simple pearl, probably worth around 100 gold.
I think you can go to a jeweler's, but I will let me go look. Don't you
Okay.
leave. And
I'll be
hear-
right here.
You hear a bunch of rummaging around as he tries to search for a pearl to get your money.
Okay.
So we don't have a pearl per se,
Okay, that's fine.
but Is there? What else do you want?
Do you have anything that would maybe make me a little more sneaky?
Ah, define sneaky. There's
You know, like
sneaky hands, being quiet,
maybe
being
like
invisible.
yeah, being invisible.
Ah. Well, why do you need to be sneaky again? I'm just asking. You have instruments with you.
What I like to be invisible when I play my music so that people are even more mystified by the beautiful sounds coming from me.
That's a little creepy, but
It's all a
who am
part of
I
the
to
show.
complain? Who am I to complain?
Do you want money or not?
I do.
Okay.
Hi, Mikey. How are? Oh,
Hi, Mikey.
goddamn.
Hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey.
How you doing, Mikey?
What up, Mikey boy? Okay. So what'd you say, stealthy?
Yeah, just some anything that would make me stealthier, like something in the shadows.
Well, we have an amulet of proof against detection and location.
An amulet against proof of. Can I see it?
Yes. Rummaging
Okay.
around under his
What does
desk.
it? Yeah. What does it do?
You're fine. You're just asking for something very specific. I was like, While wearing this amulet, you're hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magic scrying sensors.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, that's okay. Okay. Well, I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for. Do you have any special bows?
Yes!
Okay.
Rummaging around through his objects.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull it up. You see him throwing around a few objects, and you see something kind of cool looking, but not exactly what you asked for.
Okay. What is it? What is this?
Oh, it's a violin I found. I didn't make it per se. It came from, I suppose, a supplier.
All right. What does it do?
Well, I'm not much of a bard, so I'm not exactly sure. But make an Arcana check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Not much of a bard either.
All right. Look, new dice. First time rolling. Sorry if it's super loud. It's metal.
I got metal dice too.
That's a solid 6.
Solid 6. All you can feel from the violin is a sense of cold, chilling air emitting from it. But you definitely do know it's magic.
It's
and
magic, yeah.
Kinda not on a common scale.
How much for the violin?
Oh! He starts rubbing his hands together. Well, judging from your attire and the way you conduct yourself, I would say such a valuable musical item would be worth about 800 gold to you.
No, that's okay. It's not worth 800 gold for me. You would be incorrect, sir, but that's okay.
Haggle.
What what about? But no, you don't have any bows.
I do.
I'm really interested in a bow for my friend. My friend is a rogue.
Oh.
I'm the bard.
Okay.
Well,
Huh?
Yeah? What?
why is the room?
What happened?
Did it
Is it-
freeze for anyone else?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know what it was. So I thought the chest on my section was my box with my
Oh,
critical card, and it pulled out an entire room.
yeah.
God.
I'm frozen now.
Something
also-
accidentally got put in my box whale, apparently, and
Yeah.
I thought it was my critical card, so I'm
Oh,
sorry about that.
gosh.
I had no idea.
Oh,
Well, time to do
And
the
I got
show
one.
all over again.
Guys.
I think it crashed.
Yeah,
It did.
I'll let you delete that box and do whatever you want with it. But I'm sorry, I thought it was one of my critical cards.
You're fine. You're fine.
And
what bow are you looking for specifically?
Jesus
Short bow,
Christ.
long bow?
A short bow would be fine if there is one.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know where the card is, but I can't find the crossbow that I got last game.
Yeah, I'll
The one
give it
that
to
you
you.
used. Okay.
Well.
The one that uses money to
Well,
blast
well,
people.
well.
Whale.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, now.
Oh, dear.
Oh gosh.
I thought my music got like lively as as tabletop crashed, and
Yeah, we love it.
I can't
Oh.
decide if I'm rolling well with this new metal D20 or not. All over the board. Oh,
I'm
that's-
just chilling in the void right now.
I'm not.
I
in
love the void.
And your void.
There we go.
Bird says to do it Skyrim
Boy,
style
daddy.
and put a pot on their head and then just take things.
Ah,
That is a good strategy.
viable.
So just draw a card from the D20 over here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I just
This-
wanted to make sure. I don't remember.
Wait, no, you gave you gave me
No,
yours.
I had another one. I
Oh,
credited
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, by the way, I got 5 natural 1 cards because everybody failed last session.
Yeah,
Where-
we
which
did
one's-
so
Oh.
bad.
Right here.
Oh,
Wait,
right
here.
where's my 20 card?
What do you mean? I
That-
never roll bad
Gonna
ever in
be
my
great.
life.
I only roll bad, so
Yeah, I think they're missing since I didn't save last time. So just draw from over here.
It's okay. I got mine.
No, like everyone else's.
Oh,
I think at least like 3 of those ones are from me, to be honest.
All right.
I think that might be accurate.
I think that's probably true.
All right. So I have a few. I have a bow of warning and a vicious bow.
A vicious bow?
Yes.
A viscous bow.
Hmm.
It's very slippery.
Okay.
You see, what the bow does. What the bow does is that there's a chance that if you score a critical, they'll take extra damage.
Ooh. And the other one?
It is a common one that it warns you of danger. So while the weapon's on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you
Ooh.
and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than magical sleep.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
The bow of warning? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
weapon
that's
of warning.
actually that's not bad. How much for this for the vicious bow though?
The vicious bow is a quite rare item that I spent a lot of time making. So
Mhm.
I'd say 800.
I can't do 800, buddy.
Well, what can you do?
I could do. I could do. Let's see here. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
I could do 500, and I'll throw in 10 of these vials
Excuse me.
of just random stuff that I can't identify, but they're magical, so I'm sure you could.
Wow. Really
Wow.
going for a bargain. 10 jars of piss.
make a persuasion check.
A persuasion? Oh, okay. Okay, not bad. All right, let's do not betray me, new dice. Do not betray me. That's a natural 20
Boom.
Nice.
for a total of 25.
Okay, let me see the items if you don't mind.
and I'll hand over. These are the ones that I got from Thunky's character. That
Thunky's
I'm
character.
handing
Also,
over. Mm-hmm.
Also, last session I did give you 3 ladies a potion of fire protection.
All right. So where's the items then?
So it just says random vials of elements, and I have 10 of
So-
them, and they're. Thunky said that some of them are magical, some of them are poison, some of them are just random stuff, and that I think it was up to you, and I roll like a d20 depending on if I take one.
So all 10 of them?
Yeah, I'm offering all 10 and 500 gold
And this is for the vicious bow.
for the vicious bow.
Well, considering that I don't know what they are and it will take me some time to decipher them, I'll do it for all of these and 600 gold.
On a nat 20 persuasion?
Doesn't mean.
I mean,
doesn't
it's.
always
I mean,
success.
to be fair, I mean, I like that's
You can still
200
haggle
gold
more.
less than what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to haggle more, and then it's gonna go up because I need 100 gold to get that pearl.
It won't go
More.
up. It won't go up.
It won't go up.
Yeah. Not unless you
You're
piss
the
him off.
DM.
Throw a
Yeah,
pot
I
on
won't
his head.
touch that.
Throw a pot on his head.
What if we stick with 500 and I throw in this this numbing water as well? I have 1 vial of numbing water.
He looks like you confused. Numbing water? This is
So
the first time I've heard such a thing.
this will I do know what this one does. This one will completely paralyze a person. But they're still awake, but they are basically turned to stone, essentially, for do I know
so
how long?
No, you do not.
Okay.
So petrification or paralysis, is it?
It is.
Is it a drop or the entire bottle you have to ingest?
I think the amount depends on the time
Then
that they're petrified.
may I see a sip?
Sure. Be careful.
Alright.
This is very potent.
He calls in his other assistant.
Oh.
The,
Stop.
s- the
Oh
same
my
one the same one he stabbed
Poor-
through the gut.
Poor
And the
assistant.
assistant
Oh,
is
I thought Kaladin stabbed someone. I'm
No.
sorry.
Nope,
This
this
whole
guy did.
Yep.
and the assistant is
Fucking guy did.
extremely pissed off at him, but
Uh-huh.
still working under him. Good money.
Yeah.
Open your mouth a little. After some hesitation, he does his toad, and you see the gnomish man get some step ladders and pours a tiny drop into his mouth. And you see the effect take instantly. His body tenses up, but only for around 6 seconds before going back to normal.
So I was-
Side
I
quest:
was-
after we level up, we come back here and free the assistants.
Yeah, I'm like, why are we not getting the guards?
Oh, this is
Hey,
quite
Matham,
nice.
thanks a lot for the sub,
He looks
buddy.
at you.
Thanks
You
for
have a deal.
renewing. How you
Deal?
doing today,
So
man?
500 gold, 10 of these elements, and the numbing.
Yes.
It's quite
Perfect.
late for
And
you,
I'll
isn't
take
it? Should you not
The
be
vicious
asleep?
bow, and I will hand over the other stuff.
The other stuff. I didn't know we were handing out our,
Bit bummed out. What's
our
wrong,
evil
bud?
drug water.
Well, I really want this bow, so. All right. Is
We're
it
just selling
in
lake water now. Is that what we're doing?
We're just as evil.
Is there anything else you want to try to buy?
I don't think so. I don't have a whole lot, and I need at least 100 gold to get the pearl. I really need the pearl. So, I think I'm good.
Oh well, that sucks, Matham.
Can I find this in like
Sorry
the
to hear,
inventory?
bud.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Okay, cool.
Just
making
go
sure.
tomorrow's
add.
another day.
Alright.
Just type in warning.
In fact, it's tomorrow.
the
now
vicious, right?
For you, isn't it? It's
Oh,
like
vicious,
1 o'clock
yeah.
there.
Vicious. Short bow?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to recommend you to all my friends.
Oh, please do recommend me to
Well,
everyone.
it's 12:30. You're 8 hours.
Just remember the name, Magic's
Turn over if
Magics.
you're 8 or 9.
Magic's magics. I got you, Magic.
Thank you. My name's not Magic, by the way.
Okay, bye. Alright, cool.
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, don't steer me wrong, new dice. What is that? I can't see with the glasses on. 13?
13. So, as you are leaving the building, you hear him mutter something. Oh, with this, my debt will be fulfilled. And that's it.
I mean, it did fleece us for a
Okay.
shit ton of money.
Great.
Between
What do you
all
mean?
of
I
us.
still have all my money.
Alright.
Hey,
cool.
I got a good deal out of that. I got a lot of.
I
And
think I
would
got
you- Would you like to meet up with everyone?
Yeah, if on the along the way, if I could just find somewhere to pop in and get that pearl really fast, that'd be super awesome.
Yeah. Easy enough. You can pop into a jeweler's place around the center of the shop.
Okay.
You can clock in 100 pearl unless you want to try and haggle.
No, because it has to be worth at least 100. So I don't know. I don't know if I can haggle the price of
The worth.
that.
The worth of it has to be. Not
Oh.
like if you
Yeah,
actually
worth
especially.
versus price paid, I think, is different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll try then. Sure.
Make
So-
a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh, by the way, Nori also managed to get the real map of Catira, which is right here behind me. If you want to look at it, Em.
Okay.
Or if you already
I will.
seen it.
15.
15. It's a little bit of a hard sell considering that it's worth 100 gold, but
Mhm.
she relents to around 80 gold for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so
Nice.
much. Beautiful. And then I will add that. Okay, I'm done and I'll just meet up with everyone.
And with that, as you all get around everyone, Lashane, you had your thing with the orc, if you remember.
Yes, I do. Before that, I have a couple of important questions I'll make super fast. So, when you made the new table, the notes didn't carry over, which means I lost all the information on party goal. And I was also keeping track of my personal platinum. How much did we receive individually from the divvied platinum?
Hydration.
Does anybody remember?
70.
Was it like 70? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take off 10 because I knew I spent a bit. So I'm gonna leave myself with 60. Does anybody remember how much party gold we had?
Wait, are you not using the notebook?
I am using the notebook at the top. They're all empty.
Really?
Yeah,
I can
mine's
see
empty.
purple.
I can't see anything in mine, and I was brown. So,
Oh,
yeah.
that's.
So,
Yeah.
just an insight. I'm also gonna keep written record from this point forward, so that way, if it happens again,
As I recall, I think it was everybody had 72, but then we all
did you
paid
get
or
two?
something. Yeah, but then we all pitched in for the bag of holdings. We all have 70, I think, and then we had 3 gold left over. I
Okay.
think was what it was.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and set aside 10 platinum for party loot. I got it covered. Don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask the gentleman why he would keep such a wonderful mark hidden.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion. All right. Persuasion. All right. Here's the first roll at a 14, and with persuasion, the total will be a nat 20, so 23.
Okay. He relents a little bit, and you see the tension fade away from his face just a little bit enough. Well, the expressed following of other deities than the chief one here, especially out in the outer lands, aren't exactly welcomed. It can get you in trouble, especially if you own a shop. I'd rather keep my customers.
I understand the discretion. I just admire such a mark, seeing as it means so much to me.
As do I. But from one follower to another, watch where you show it. You
I
never know
understand.
who's watching.
Understood. I'm gonna slide a platinum across the counter and say to help with your business, and then I'll turn and walk out.
Before you do, he swipes the platinum and throws you a piece of paper.
Okay, I will have a quick glance.
Glance at the paper. is another map, but one far different than the one here.
Okay.
It is the map of the entire world. Because
Alright.
you guys are gonna get that, and I'm not gonna like wait forever for it.
Gotcha. Works for me. Description. Edits.
I have it. Let's see, where does it look like? Did I not download it? Please tell me I downloaded it.
It's a nice
That'd
white
be-
tile right there.
It'd be embarrassing if I didn't download it.
Would be very
God fucking
embarrassing.
damn it. God fucking, oh, I did. There you go. Look at it if you want. And that is the map of the entire world. You
Okay,
guys
so
are
now-
currently on the continent of Catira.
So we have both maps. We have the real map of the continent that's detailed, and then an actual real map of the world.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
I do not know what brought you here, but I do know that you'll need some help in the future. As of right now, this is all I can do for you.
I appreciate it much, as will my companions. Thank you, and I continue to do her work, and I'll leave to rejoin the group.
Okay. Easy enough. You all sort of rejoin each other at the inn or wherever else you want to meet at. So, now that you guys are all together, what do you want to discuss?
So I'm gonna go ahead and give Dath my card that I just pulled, and that's one thing that I'm basically gonna do. So that's all I need right now.
Okay.
I swear we had like a mission set up that we were going to go on last session. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
were
we were
waiting
going
for-
to help with the
Yeah, we're gonna go outside.
thread.
the-
Drop.
Throd. You were gonna hunt a monster called Throd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were helping the flying spears, so that way we could do that.
Right. I was like, I swear we were gonna do something, but we didn't want to leave the area until Em had a chance to shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Did everybody find cool stuff? I've got this really cool little snake thing. The snake staff. I'm gonna call him Adder. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Oh,
Staff of
You should
Adder.
call him
Just kidding.
Subtractor.
Paladin says cringe.
Can't remember any famous snake names. At all right now.
Nahemia.
Severus.
No, what? It wasn't
Severus
Nahemia. It
Snape.
was, what was the name of the snake in Harry Potter?
Nagini?
Nagini.
Nagini.
Nagini. There you go.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
gosh.
Nagini, which is the female form for the word of Naga.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name this snake Naga.
You guys are nerds.
Oh no.
Says
I
the guy
never
playing
realized.
D&D on Twitch
What
with
will I
us.
do?
Oh man. Well, I got this really super cool wand, the Wand of Winter. That one's pretty awesome. I like it. It's got a lot of
Oh,
stuff that I get to
nice.
do with it.
Are you gonna turn into Let It Snow? I'm just
My
I
new
actually said the
name is
same thing too.
Elsa.
I said the same thing to my Thursday group because they were sitting there talking about something about different kinds of bombs that have happened in history, and I'm sitting there preparing the game, and I just look up at them. I'm like, you guys are fucking nerds.
So much hatred right now.
Well, yeah, no, what is it
so
with
Throd
you?
sounds pretty
Elsa?
bad.
If I'm not
Um,
mistaken, did we have anything we needed to identify? Like any, I feel like we picked something up that we weren't sure about.
No, we got that all settled.
Okay,
except
okay,
the
just
last
making
couple
sure.
games. Yeah.
Just double checking.
You just had to be there.
Yep.
You
Just had to be there.
So Throd, do we want to go find him or her?
I guess that captain was a real bitch, though.
Yeah,
What?
she was the bitch. Sure.
She was.
You weren't the one who got banished. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. She was a bitch.
We could.
I didn't
our-
like him very much.
And strong.
I think someone's turned on right now.
It looks like we have a few choices. We can either go hunting for a monster and help a town that doesn't want us to help us, or we could go back northeast and try to help with the flying spears.
Well, yeah, you had like secret order mission thing, didn't you?
He did.
I did, but I did send them a letter knowing or letting them know that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it in time or not.
I mean, she did already give us money.
Oh, this is true. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money.
It wasn't. I don't really understand like right and wrong of your society, but I feel like if somebody pays you money, you should help them, right?
Well, if you agree to it and they give you money, then yes. And we agreed to it, so I guess we have to go help. All right.
But I mean, did she give us a timeline?
That she did
The-
not.
The money wasn't for
Just
to kill
saying.
the Thrad. It was thanks. The money wasn't thanks for alleviating her boredom with the fight with Daff.
Oh,
But do we look at it that way? I don't know, guys.
No, Omni knows. You guys, that's on you.
Okay,
I was in
so
the ninth
Omni would tell
dimension.
us that.
Generally,
if
I
Omni
I,
wants.
I say everything that I find out because I don't know much about the deals. Like, I learned a thing. I don't know what it is, but here's the thing.
Here's a thing.
After hearing some description of the new lady general, Tyvian, I want you to make a history check.
Alright. Sorry, what is the matter on? Because I could have advantage on this.
Matter on knowing who this lady is from your past and knowledge of the Sun Imperium. So I would say you do have advantage. I guess they described her enough.
Okay. 11 on the first roll. 19.
19. From the little descriptions that you got, and the sudden epiphany realization, you know exactly who she is. While you've never met her directly, you've heard of her house. She is one of the standing pillars of the Sun Imperium. And while she is not yet the heir, she is definitely the accepted next heir in line to her father.
Mm-hmm.
Evalian von Helios, one of the future top generals for the Sun Imperium, and a baddie.
Yo, is she a
Be
bad?
a baddie.
I like that description.
So I definitely.
a battle-hungry maniac who loves action and fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I obviously relay all this information to them, and I definitely want to avoid her. So if they ever suggest we go back there, I'm not gonna.
I don't want to avoid her.
Ooh, woo.
Okay.
But after I relay the information, I just say, even though she's the heir, she clearly doesn't care for it as much as she cares for bloodshed.
All in favor of hunting monster? Say, hunt monster?
Wow.
Kill the baddie.
All in favor of help flying spears? Say flying spear.
I say we help the flying spears.
Flying spears.
Flying
Okay,
spears.
Flying spears?
Flying
Sure.
spears.
We just throw the silver back at the door and then run off.
Just leave it in a pouch and be like, "Get wrecked, bitch."
Well, I'm dying to test out this new staff. So lead the way. I'm good. I'm ready. What time of day is it?
It's about morning.
Okay.
It
Have we
was
slept?
Yeah, we had slept.
Yeah.
We slept. Okay, let me get my long rest in then.
It was a few days northeast from where we were at, correct?
Yup.
We got that
Ironically.
fancy new wagon.
Do we have a bag of holding too?
We got a bag
Yes.
of holding,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh shit.
We
Fuck,
could
yeah.
passively just look for this monster on the way there too. If we don't
And
find
a
it, we
message.
don't find
We
it.
also have a messaging bird now.
And a message.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah, with the messaging bird.
I rolled a 19 on my Cuba Force recharges as well. So I'm now back to
Oh.
436.
I know what I would like to do.
Well,
What's that?
The red vial of liquid that I got from the hoarder lady. I want to identify that. I knew I had something I needed to identify.
okay. As you uncork it, I want Tyvian and Daff to make history checks. Or just perception checks, really.
What is it?
A perception check.
No, but what are we doing this for?
The smelling of the uncorking of the red vial.
Oh, I would have attuned my
That's
staff,
a 2.
by the way.
That
Okay.
one.
While we slept.
Oh, hey, that one. Cool.
Let's go, baby!
Hey,
me and
let's
you.
go.
Oh, fucking daft.
Wait,
We
should I
both-
get? I need one of these for my nat 20 then.
What I
You can
tell
get
you.
one.
Oh, I thought it was only in a battle that I got it.
I told you I can only roll low now.
All right.
I think you need to use D&D Beyond and not your dice staff.
I am
Same.
using D&D Beyond.
What the fuck, man?
Digital dice ate him.
All right. The smell's pretty sickly sweet, but there's nothing really more than that. It's enough to make you like
Well,
reel away a little bit.
What
But,
is it?
I mean, they don't really know. They just know it's really
No.
sweet.
I'm
yeah?
casting Identify on it.
Oh, let's see what Identify does.
It says, you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic
can't
item
believe
or some
they
other
rolled a
magic
2
imbued
and a
object,
one.
you
Oh,
learn
in
its
that
properties
case,
and how to use
No,
them.
because it's not magic.
does it have to do with alchemy?
I mean, there's plenty of shops and
I will
towns.
say, yeah, it has relation to alchemy.
Could I do an investigation?
Yeah, I'll let you that happen.
That's a nat 20, so 23.
Nice.
23.
How many nat 20s are we gonna get?
Go ahead and get your natural 20 card.
I should
And
have like
I will-
10 more of these, but
And I will now tell you that it is a very famous perfume used in the capital.
Are you
That's
fucking
it.
kidding me?
Oh, we can be fancy.
No.
Oh, let's go.
That means it might actually sell for good money.
Yeah.
Look, if you won't use it, I will.
Go give a gift to the lady you fought. To me.
I'm actually all about Daft doing that. I think that should happen.
You know, a strong fragrance like that can mask a scent if we're being tracked. It might come
Oh.
in handy.
Oh. Yeah. Shit.
Whatever. I fucking
Single time.
petrified that woman for one of these vials.
I mean, you had a choice between that one or a different one.
Whatever. It's
You chose the
fine.
wrong one.
Nah,
No, that's the
she
right
picked.
one. You mean?
The hoarder lady picked
Hoarder.
which one she gave
No,
me.
no, no. You had the chance to swipe one. When she was petrified.
Oh, I didn't want to steal from
You just wanted to attempt murder.
Rogue with morals.
her. I didn't
don't.
You
believe
drink
you.
it right then. How
Don't
she would
drink
be
the
smart
perfume,
about it.
okay?
It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's go fight these flying spears.
what?
I think
Hello?
you're gonna help the flying.
Oh,
spear.
help the flying spears.
I
Sorry,
heard
my bad.
fight, so
Alright. As you guys are making your way out of town up north, I want Hyvian and Calliope to make perception checks.
All right.
Yeah, don't make me roll. You'll get another fucking nat 1 card.
We'll use the purple this time.
13.
Ooh. 21.
21. Okay. As you guys are walking through, you see a huge board signs with some people standing looking at it, and it looks to be bounties or wanted posters, all
Thank you for the
tapered across
reminder,
to it.
Chris.
You chat.
What? You can definitely tell there's definitely some faces on there that would fetch some huge bounties, one from 1 million gold to a couple to 100 gold and such. I will tell you the names that you'll see with your perceptions.
Okay.
There's one called Aldonis for about 2,000 gold. There's one called for a Miss Raven Vale for about 5,000. No, wait, wrong, I made that wrong. 50,000 gold. One called Cliff Falls for about 100 gold. Godwin. I wrote that name so weird that I can't read it now. Galdwin High for about a measly 10,000 silver.
Measly.
Paltry.
What kind of fucking economy is this?
Hill Spart for about 500 silver. And that's all you can really see through that crowd.
There's a bunch of people around the crowd too?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Calliope's gonna go straight to the board.
Okay.
And she's gonna take them all down.
Okay.
Like all of them, and start just ripping them all up.
Wait,
okay.
what?
You just push through this entire crowd and seeing it, not even looking at the rest of the wanted posters, you just grab the papers and just slashing them to pieces. Just with the crowd's just looking at you weirdly.
And then as soon as I do, I just go back to the group and keep going.
Okay.
Can I mend those back together?
Disrespect.
I curiously look at Calliope.
And she'll probably will put them in like a pouch or something. Her ripped up things. She's not gonna throw them on the ground, but yeah.
Okay.
And she's visibly upset too. Clearly.
Okay. With an upset Calliope, she's just storming along her way as the rest of you following her.
What was the meaning of tearing up all that paper?
Just bounties. I mean, we don't know what those people did. Why? I mean, maybe they're good people. I don't want someone to hunt them down and kill them.
What if they were...
Doesn't generally a bounty mean that you've done something bad?
I mean, it's possible, but
yes.
like, who's to say what's bad? What if it was they had to do something bad in order to do something good? You know, it's apples and oranges, bananas, pears. I don't know.
Have you done something bad? And is that what it is?
Wait, have I
Rally.
done something bad? I think we've all
Yeah.
done some bad things.
But like,
Well,
you
she's got a
specifically-
point.
so is there a
Anything
bounty
bad.
with your face on it, or somebody you know's face on it?
No.
No? Oh man, I thought
No.
I was onto something.
She does have a
No.
point though, because like a lot of people think that, you know, trading elves and whatnot as slaves is good, and we all think that's
Exactly.
bad.
And
True.
maybe
That's a good
maybe
point.
these bounties are for people who are trying to stop those people. You know, like
Like a
we
rebel.
don't.
Like a rebel alliance. Sorry.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Are we in the Empire? Wait, Whale?
I mean,
Is
the
the
Sun
Empire?
Imperium. The Sun Imperium is an empire.
Is it the Empire?
Just as a question.
Wait, am I a Jedi?
It's the BBG Darth Vader. No, Palpatine. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What about
Somehow
Snoke?
he returned.
If
Maybe
I
it was
remembered, if I actually watched the original trilogy, I would know what you're talking about. But
I
all I
know.
know is the new trilogy.
It's
What?
Palpatine's still the big
Anyways.
bad guy.
I'm so sorry. I feel like we gotta get better about staying in RP. Anyways.
No, you're fine.
So I will walk up to Calliope and say, I'm sure you had your reasons. And then I will lean in, and so that she can only hear, I will say, thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna stop and keep talking about it.
That was rather peculiar.
It was a little strange, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Let her go about her business.
Okay.
To the flying spears.
To the flying spears.
Getting on the horse and wagon that still arguably hates Calliope, Zero Fist, and Nehemia still. You make your
I
way
saw
up
the name.
north.
Do I have any food
You make your
that
way
I
up
can give the
north.
horse?
Yes.
I don't think I do. Okay, can I give the horse like a treat to try and get it?
Make it
away
animal
from-
handling.
Animal handling. All right.
Where is that like little
That's an
3-part
8.
map that is the general region?
The what?
There's like a little 3-part map that is like the general area.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me get that. Oops.
because
And
we're
that was an
going to
8 whale.
swamp something, right?
Yes.
Swamp Vale.
Swamp Vale.
Jeez.
Just had a
It's right
deep
down the street
eye
from
drop.
Night Vale.
Yeah.
This is the first one of the set.
Putting all them eye drops.
This is the third one of the set.
We have too many maps.
We have all of the maps.
I spent
have enough
$25 for a yearly subscription on this fucking software. I'm
We're gonna-
making
Really
maps,
cool.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
we need a
maps.
board for map locate for all the maps we have at this point.
Where is it? Right here?
No,
wait,
Swamp
hold
Vale's
on.
up here.
Okay. And where?
You're right here.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to go very far. We just gotta go boom. Boom.
All right.
Alright.
Make it
I'm
animal
gonna
handling. What was your
have-
animal?
It was 8.
8. The horse just spits in your direction.
Oh,
I said good day.
so sorry, horse. I'll try again later.
Legion is just amused. Give a small
I
chuckle.
cast animal friendship. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have the spell word.
What
That
are
is
we
a
gonna do,
spell that I
Squeaky?
have.
What were you gonna do, Squeaky?
Oh, I was just gonna say as we're traveling, I just wanna be scanning, for threats to my friends.
Okay. It's a fairly decent journey. You're within the city limits, more or less, this protective limits. So there's not much danger to look out for, but go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception. Nah, 10. What's up?
Nat 10. Okay.
Nat 10.
It takes you a while
We
to
love to see
notice, but you soon more or less cross paths on the same road with some definite soldiers of the Sun Imperium, not guards, but actual soldiers. And they are battered beyond belief and more just muttering to themselves of how tired they are. And they're walking back towards the town you just left.
They look like they got in a fight. I'll look over at Kaladin. Do you know those guards too?
Why would I know every card?
You're supposed to know all
I
the
don't know.
cards.
Isn't that something that I don't know? They look hurt though.
Yeah, can I go and approach them?
You can.
I just hand in the air and I'm waving what time of
Just
day
don't
is
care.
it?
Are you
It's
approaching
around
me?
midday.
I'm just good morrow, sirs.
They look at you and their eyes are just they're dead. Like their eyes are like I'm so fucking sick of being awake still.
Thank you, Space, by the way. Spamming noises. Can I just try to stop and get their attention because they clearly aren't they're apparently just not acknowledging me.
No, they acknowledge you. They just didn't say hi.
I'm just like, why the gloomy faces?
What the hell do you think? We got our ass kicked by a monster again.
Where was this monster that you encountered?
He points up north. You see those branches of. Well, no, you probably can't see because you're miles away now. But if you keep heading north, you'll see just huge area filled with trees in a plains region, which is not weird enough. But you'll more or less meet a towering monster that apparently we can't see and will knock us down every single time we're sent out there to deal with it.
Are
Wait,
your
you can't
injuries?
see it, but you know it's towering.
Oh, you
I
know.
mean, he mentions that he sees all of the trees rustle from top to bottom, but never is a complete body.
Are your injuries at all deep, or are they? Do you need healing?
They do need healing, but it's not on a side of fatalities, as they are experienced enough to get out before such things happen.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna heal them then.
Oh wow!
Ouch.
Oh snap!
Shocker. The paladin is not healing the people that he should be healing. Anybody else shocked by this?
We have a better healer. What do you mean?
Can we hear that conversation?
Yeah.
Can I tell by the visible signs of their injuries that they survive until town?
Yep.
I would reserve to save my spells to assist the party, seeing as we've already had encounters along the roads and travel.
Okay.
The monster's in the direction that we're heading. We could we could kill two birds with one potato.
Do your job for you.
Yes. I
That's
look at
exactly
Potato
the
I look
phrasing.
at the guards and I toss
it?
them
I
2
did it.
electrum for their info.
Electrum?
Are you just trying to use Electrum to use
little
Electrum?
bitch.
What?
They look at the coins and say, "This will break our brains, but thank you."
This will break her. Well, I have 9 electrum. It's got to go somewhere.
Electrum is the $2 bills of the D&D world, okay?
So I want to look at the group that's still probably in the wagon. I don't know if we're stopped outside I don't know what we're doing, but I'm gonna look at the group and be like, so they said they couldn't see him, and I know of a spell that I can cast that can highlight a creature in like a fairy fire.
Oh god
But-
damn it!
The only way for me to cast that spell is if we take a rest. So that's just an option.
I mean, it'll
said
take
they
you
couldn't
a
see
day
him.
before you get there.
Oh, I'll just rest in the. Okay, never mind. It's a day's
Okay.
travel. Cool. All right, I know what spell I'm gonna prepare for this, guys.
Okay. So is this the encounter you guys want to proceed with?
We're heading that
Sure.
direction, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
How time sensitive is your matter? Your matter.
Matter.
Not that time sensitive.
No. It's
Okay.
within the next week or so.
Okay. Good, because this is because you guys are gonna fight it either way. I don't care. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's a choose your own adventure book, but both pages are the same thing.
Would you like to fight the
Monsters.
beast? Go to page 27. Would you like to not fight the beast? Go to page 27.
You fight the beast.
I'm joking.
In Soviet Russia, beast fights you.
Okay. As you guys head towards where they mentioned the beasts were, along the way you meet even more groups every now and then, in increasing frequency of more injured and more irritation at the task they were giving. You can tell that this has been going on for quite a good bit, that the general is probably sending them off to fight said monster repeatedly.
I can't give them all electrum.
Okay. Okay. You just see Femto just tossing electrum coins for him. I appreciate your service, basically.
I think I confused the spell.
It's okay. walking through, Spooky, I do want you to make a history. Or not history, nature, my bad.
It's like spooky history. Okay.
I was like,
Because of your druidic background.
Nope, 9. I rolled 2 5s so far this session. We're doing great.
Okay. Because of your
Better
druidic
than all the
background.
ones.
Once we've long rested and I've been able to meditated for 4 hours. Since I've been able to relearn spells, I'm casting Animal Friendship on this horse.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Never mind. I read the spell and I forgot that it doesn't matter. It's only an hour.
Don't forget, you have your 20 cards.
I have a 20 card, but it doesn't work in any situation.
I would like to hand this
what's
20
about to
card to the
happen.
horse so it can crit something.
Okay. But due to your druidic nature, looking around, these trees are towering, and because of the region you're in, of it being more plains instead of a forest, it's weird and odd to say the least. Like this shouldn't be here. It's
Guys,
unnatural.
these trees here, they're different trees than they should be. Just
Calliope
saying.
is a great bard.
Wow.
I just want everybody to know
They're
that.
different.
Calliope
They
is a
shouldn't be
great
here,
bard.
and they're here. If anybody knows why that would happen, because it slipped my mind.
Does this have to do with hold on.
Say the words. Say it.
Well,
You
I'm trying
coward.
to.
Oh, it does work. Okay.
Does it have to do with something that my blood hunter would know about?
Oh,
I'm
what's
trying
your
to find the
class?
feature. Blood hunter. There's something that gives me advantage on certain beasts when recalling them. It's aberrations, fiends, and undead.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So, just Nehemia at some point during this has meditated and learned
Okay.
a different spell than she already had, just for Will's essay.
Yeah, you're fine.
During that 8-hour period, would I be able to attempt a scrying part of my scroll since I need 2 more?
Yes.
And then
Alright.
once I've rested, I'm gonna sit in the front and just look for tracks.
Okay. Going through all of this, it's about midday again.
Oh,
But yeah,
sorry. It's to track fey, fiends, or undead, not aberrations. Okay.
I would have like said, well, aberrations are maybe depending on what you're gonna see next, but
Okay.
all right. Going through, the forest gets even more thick and patchy, and there's the definite smell of blood. Obvious enough that you all could smell it. This place has definitely been battered to hell with the soldiers. And now, Omni, I want you to make an Arcana check.
Ooh, an Arcana check. Wait, an Arcana check. All
Yeah.
right. It's not gonna go well. 9.
9. You don't know what, but something is making you feel uneasy.
All right. Can I like just really look around? Like, something clearly's got the hairs on the back of my neck standing up.
Yeah, actually, I'll let this happen. Make a perception check.
That's only a 13.
13. It's hard to tell because it's definitely more densely packed than you would imagine it to be in this region, but you start to see something in the distance moving towards you.
All right. I guess we haven't really talked about how we're oriented, but I'm gonna like make a hand gesture and so that everybody can see. I'm gonna try and stay quiet and like point in that direction. And if I don't already, I'm going to be taking out my new axe.
Okay. You all see just Legion single-handedly point in a direction, and you all find something running towards you, and on closer inspection, it looks like a definite beast.
Deathclaw.
I
God
am
damn it.
gonna drink. I'm gonna drink my mutagen of clarity to give myself 20 dexterity.
That moment when I
Okay.
muted and I was just like, I was doing that whole thing where I was like, can we see it? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were muted.
So we can
Get
see
right
it.
Yeah, you can see it now as it's getting closer and closer.
Is it within 20 feet?
Yes, it is. You can now. It's within 40. It is definitely a pretty big bear that's running towards you all.
Oh, it's a bear.
No.
Yeah.
It's an owl bear.
It's an
Yeah,
owl.
why?
It's a bug
I
bear.
recognize it. Oh,
Man,
just
bear,
kidding.
pig.
Is it my dad? No.
Is it volley bear?
I'm just kidding.
Daddy?
Jesus. Daddy? Sorry.
Dang it, I don't have to speak with animals anymore.
Sin
Were you
says
about
that's
to call a bear
unbearable.
daddy?
Unbearable.
Well,
Stop.
are you guys doing
Can I,
anything
like,
or?
Can I try and
Fuck
tell
it.
it to
Yes.
stop?
Yeah, you can do that right now.
Tell it it doesn't have consent to come near us.
Make
Dude,
it
he's
animal
gonna-
handling.
you could just turn into another
I'm gonna
bear.
get all big, and I'm gonna be. I know I'm in my normal shape. I'm gonna use primal savagery
The
to
fuck?
look a little bit more intimidating. Like my teeth are gonna elongate. I'm gonna have like claws and stuff, and I'm just gonna yell, "Stop!"
Or
make
Stop.
make an animal handling with advantage, I guess.
Good thing I had advantage because that was a 2.
Oh.
15.
15. The bear definitely keeps running towards you, but it definitely recognizes and stops within 20 feet of you. And is definitely not friendly yet, but is not as hostile as it would have been. And on closer inspection, you see something else on the bear. You see a shark tail. And mixed with it is the horns of a deer.
What the fuck kind of amalgamation is this?
There was some genetic manipulation.
It's a
I
chimera.
could turn into a bear and try and speak to it, but I don't think that's gonna work. Would I recognize what animal it is?
You've never seen this type of amalgamation before, so no.
Okay.
All you know is that it is a weird looking bear.
my oh my, what a strange bear.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
It starts to
sharks.
slowly edge closer to you all once again.
Lions and tigers and oh my, what the
Wait.
fuck is that?
I'm gonna reach my hand out with like the claws
It's
and stuff
edging?
in a friendly gesture.
make an animal handling.
Oh, that's acrobatics. Don't mind that. Oh, I was a 19. Oh,
19?
it's fine. 20? No, I
20.
did an acrobatics check on accident.
All right, 20. The bear is definitely not hostile now. It sees you and doesn't see you as a threat, and rather than attacking you, it lets you pat its head a little.
Oh, I'm gonna give it little scratches behind the ears.
The demon.
I don't think it's a threat. Do I notice anything wrong with it?
No, it's just very strange looking. But actually, yeah, no, it's close enough. You see shackles on its arms that are broken apart now.
Oh, can I remove them?
Yeah, you can try and make an attack roll on the shackle.
Let me attack roll.
Misses, chops off his foot.
Oh,
Your attacks are acid right now, by the way, too. Just a reminder on that.
Yeah.
ooh. Does acid,
acid.
like, can it like
Yeah,
deteriorate the metal?
Yeah, I'll say if you want to use acid, you can just use it to melt the metal off.
Yeah, that's what primal savagery does. It gives you
Yeah, I
claws
just
that
think
do
I've never
acid
used it
damage.
before, but I picked it as a cantrip because it sounded
It's a-
great.
It's a very underrated cantrip.
Okay.
For druids.
Easily, you're able to melt the metal cuffs off, and the bear is overjoyed. The bear thing is overjoyed and just roars into the air, and it is extremely friendly towards you right now.
Can we keep him?
I like pets.
I don't think we can feed it.
What would he
Feed it
eat?
humans.
Oh.
Humans. No, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
It might be able to hunt on its own if we're out traveling.
Is this not the thing that
Yeah.
was torturing the village?
He doesn't seem like he would torture a fly.
This is not
Pretty
the thing that
nice.
was bothering the village.
And they
from
also said the
knowledge
thing that
we
was
had.
bothering the village was invisible, and this thing is not invisible.
This thing is uninvisible, as they would say.
That's the word.
It's the very opposite of invisible.
It's
At
visible.
this point,
God,
at this
the
point,
word
the
you're
bear
looking for
comes
is
towards
visible.
Lashane and gives you a gigantic bear hug.
Does the bear's paws or shackled areas show any sign of injury?
It does.
I'll go ahead and cast heal while it's touching me.
Okay. The skin along the bear and the hairs grow back towards a healthy state. It definitely looks like if you know like dogs that have worn like rope collars for like years,
Yeah.
the gray thing on it. Yes, just like that.
22 hit points would be if it was down.
Yeah.
I wish I
But-
could speak with animals now.
I'm just gonna let it squeeze me and try and hold as still as I can.
Eventually, the bear does let go and just looking extremely docile with you all.
You want to come with us, or do you want to continue on your path of freedom?
It looks like the bear is pretty content to being with you.
We're keeping him.
Yay!
Any objections?
I don't object.
What should we name him?
No, I think
Bugbear.
it's fine. I'm just worried we can't feed him.
We can get him to hunt.
We could always attempt to leave him in the woods wherever we enter a city or something like that, and if he's gone when we get back, there's no loss.
Yeah, and when I rest again, I'll learn how to. I can look back through my knowledge and find a way to speak with him. We can figure out his story more.
All right.
Well, I'm
Is-
gonna
So if you'd
message
like
you
to,
real fast.
if you'd like to know his story, I can attempt to talk with it.
Oh, yes, do that.
I will mind link with the animal.
Does
The real
that
question is,
work
does
with
it-
animals?
Yeah,
Does it know a
speak-
language?
It speaks Sylvan.
Yeah, understand.
Sylvan's
No.
Fae.
We,
Sylvan is
no,
Fae.
we went over this last time. Animals
yeah,
don't actually know languages in
underst-
fifth ed.
Oh yeah,
it
you're right.
understands
You're
it,
right.
but it doesn't speak it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, hold on. Let me read the ability again. I'm pretty sure it can understand me regardless. I just can't speak with it back.
Yeah.
At that point, give me 1 second. Let me double check that. Yep. Let's see. Mind link. You can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 30 feet. So I can speak. You don't need to share language with the creature for it to understand you, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language in order to be able to speak back. So,
Doesn't
follow
it matter
along.
on its intelligence?
Yeah, it does matter on its intelligence.
Because it didn't work with the bird, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
But it
Just
was-
basically, I'm gonna attempt to tell it it can stick with us for as long as it likes, but it won't be able to go into a city. So it's free to come along.
Look, I can get into cities. Don't worry.
I just saw your message, Em. I sent it.
Oh, okay.
But that's it.
Okay. The bear looks more or less extremely content to do what you asked and is more around Nehemia, willing to follow her.
Can you ask it if I can ride him?
I can't speak. I can't get responses. She wants to ride you since I'm still connected. Nudge her if it's okay.
What direction again did this come from? Just real fast.
The direction of the bear?
Yeah,
Up north.
that where we're headed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
The bear crouches down and nudges you a little bit, Nehemia.
I hop on its back. Will you also let it know we're gonna go fight a monster? So be prepared for that.
All right, I'll tell the bear that we are planning to head north to encounter a dangerous creature, and that if the bear is leading us into a trap, I assure it a swift end.
The bear's ears perk up a little and you hear a growl emitted from it. Everybody make advantage on dex saving rolls.
All right.
God damn.
Wait, advantage?
So make a dex
Yep.
save roll with advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on?
Make it a dex
A
save with advantage.
16.
14.
19.
16.
Yeah, 14.
What
is this picture?
I accidentally
Ten.
did. I accidentally did.
Jesus.
Oh, it's
check,
the
but-
bear!
Yeah, this is the bear smashing into somebody.
What?
Mine was a 16 as well.
Yo, 3 16s?
I accidentally did check, but it would actually come out to 22 because I'm proficient with saves. Check saves.
Okay. I want everyone who rolled a 15 and higher succeeded.
Hell yeah.
Not
Yay.
succeed.
You fucking nerd.
My bad, 16 and higher. But Nehemia, the bear did not succeed.
Oh no. Goodbye, bear.
Oh, I didn't succeed either.
Oh, what was your roll?
14.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Just barely.
And who succeeded, by the way?
I did.
I did.
I did.
Mate.
You do
Bad.
still have your nat 20 card, by the way.
It doesn't work on this.
Oh, okay.
Bat, Daff, and Alpha, that's it?
And Calliope, I did.
And Calliope?
I think literally everybody but me succeeded. Unless Nori
No,
didn't
I didn't succeed.
Oh, Omni didn't succeed. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, let me pull up its monster sheet right now. But I'll mention it as it's going on. As the bear suddenly growls, giving you guys advantage, lucky you, tendrils just fall through the sky, trying to impale the very locations you all were in. And on closer inspection, these tendrils are actually vine appendages with thorns upon it. And to which everyone who failed will please take...
85 damage.
By the way, after this session, you'll level up to 4.
Oh
Yay!
my gosh.
Wait,
Dodging
you
the
mean
bear
this-
was what it
Fighting
took.
it regardless.
You mean this isn't a level 3 campaign?
15 piercing damage.
Y'all do
my
we
God.
derail so much that we should
Okay.
only be on session like 7.
15?
Yep,
Okay.
15 piercing.
Ow.
Hevia is bloody.
So is the bear.
Oh. We just got him.
And now he dies.
That was the plan.
No, nope.
Oh. Okay.
That. Do you guys see anything?
We need battle music.
Nope.
Good,
Nope.
good.
He
Good.
died as he lived. A bear.
Excuse me.
Good,
Make a rug out of him. Aw.
He died as he was born. No one
I'll
quite
wear
knows
it.
how.
I'll wear it.
Can I
Did
wear
he
his
die
head-
for realsies?
Can I wear his
No,
head
he's
as a
almost-
hood?
He can die.
Get that Hercules fit
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He definitely would have died if you guys didn't befriend him.
Friendship is powerful then.
Yeah, dude. I have the power of friendship and anime
Power
on
of
my side.
friendship
That
and
one
anime on
TV
my
is
side.
Oh,
I don't have either
Okay,
of
well,
those.
this-
I'm an anime character.
Also,
characters are
I
over
am
here.
actually Avalyn von Helios. That's my character.
Oh,
What?
I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I've had her in front of me this whole game.
sorry, I had to place her somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
someone
cute
revealed
anime
a little
girl.
too much.
everyone attack Spooky. She's mean bitch.
And she's mean.
I'll reveal this since it's already revealed.
Why is it still
What?
I can't tell. Is it
it's
building
still
or
bad
what?
making sweet love?
What? Oh, okay. Someone moved a little much. It wasn't supposed to be this revealed.
Like I have
But,
no idea what's going on.
Wait,
The fog of
yeah,
war. Someone moved their figure.
Oh, I don't see anything yet, so.
I
Yeah,
don't
all
have a
I-
figure.
all I see is like
Is
the
that
secret
picture of
under the
Jason
map.
and I?
Yeah.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
I see only black still, so.
So
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
I'll just
see the.
reveal it. I'll
Nick,
just
you,
reveal
you
it.
didn't see the.
Oh wow.
The
Holy
trees and shit?
shitballs.
Damn.
No.
That's 6.
There is
Where's
an
everyone
obelisk.
else? Where is everyone else?
That thing
That
looks
is an
sick.
obelisk.
Wait, I think we're missing a.
things
No, we're
a
not.
dildo if you're brave enough.
Wait, 3, 4. No,
I
everyone's
have
here.
that meme on my phone. And it's
was
like a
that?
girl holding
I
a
like your
cactus.
I like your figure, Nori.
I'm glad someone heard me.
Yeah, this Shane looks
Thank
really
I
you.
heard
Yeah.
you.
I like the shade.
It's a great meme. It's just ooh.
good.
And that's obviously a lesson.
No.
Aleshin?
I have a second version, but it's to be kept private. No. It's for my morning prayers. No.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my
Can
gosh.
we add like digital digital censorship just over
They
it?
give you blur
like, permanently?
Hey, you get blur spots in Hero Forge. You can blur out those
That's
areas.
There's
awesome.
censorship.
And I so did it.
Yes, that's awesome.
Ugh. Okay, am I weird while we're getting this set up?
I mean, yes.
Because somebody said that
You're
this has
weird, yes.
never happened to them. Have you ever I don't know if you guys have used eye drops. But have you ever used eye drops that like drip down the back of your throat?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Your tear
Okay.
ducts, your sinuses, and everything is all connected.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen, but I wouldn't like doubt it.
I've had
Somebody
lots
said
of
I
stuff
was
drip
weird.
down the back of my throat.
Oh.
Hello? M? How do I bonk M? Someone give me the bonk stick?
That wasn't even supposed to be a horny one. That
Go
was
get
supposed
some
to be a
water.
drug one.
Nope, that was a
Just
horny
horny
one.
That was a horny one. How? What
I got the
drug?
drip. I got the drip reference. 100%. 100%. I got that.
Thank you, Nori. Appreciate
We
that.
all
I
know
got
she
both the
was
drug
out.
and the horny, but the horny outweighed the drug. Sorry.
You motherfuckers need
yeah.
Sarin Ray.
Come pray with me.
Confirmed.
Come pray with me.
So back to like my one point that I was making, because I'm
Yeah.
like swallowing this.
Yeah,
Steroid.
it's all connected. So if you're
That's
if your
why
tear-
you. Go ahead.
if your tear ducts are like inflamed because you had surgery and they've been causing, if they're moisturizing teardrops, it'll cause your eye to basically flood, and it can cause that liquid to back drain. So yeah, you'll get that same salty sensation or that medicine taste because of it.
This tastes like I snorted a Vicodin.
Yeah, probably.
That's what it
Yep.
tastes
That's
like.
why. That's
Did
why
you
you've been
sort
nauseous
of
the
like
last
it?
couple days.
Did you start like that?
I actually did that one time because Vicodin doesn't have any pain relieving effect on me, and I was trying to get the pain to go away for whatever reason I was prescribed it, and it was a bad idea.
Yeah,
Percocet.
yeah, it's not
Molly
surprising.
Percocet.
Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. I'm
Don't-
gonna go get something to drink. Though.
Drugs are
Don't do
bad,
drugs,
okay?
kids. Just do D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs and drugs.
Drugs in
Exactly.
me.
Drugs and drugs.
Yeah. You feel like you want to do drugs? Just do them in D&D, kids.
Can I get my
Anything's
hands on this
possible.
River, please?
Yeah, go ahead and make your initiative roll.
All of us?
Yeah. Are you not gonna fight M?
Oh no. I'm sorry. My brain. Big dumb.
I'm not doing
Big dumb
shit
stupid
today.
brain.
That is a nat 20.
Mine-
Do I get a
Mine
card
is a
for that?
dirty 20.
Yeah, I'll get your
So
card.
21 for an initiative.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
The blue ones are the. Oh yeah,
Nice.
there. It shows that. there.
Still got a ginger ale to get rid of that throat taste.
16.
I want more ginger ale.
I love ginger ale. It's so underrated.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
what-
I went to go drive yesterday. I'm so sorry. I'm a really big conversation hijacker. It's one of my fatal flaws. But
Everyone
I
mute
went
Switchy.
for I went for a drive yesterday to go get like vape juice, and I needed like ginger ale and stuff because I've been really nauseous. And I got in my car and I was like, I can drive. I can see well enough. And I got like
God.
halfway down the block and I was like, this isn't safe for anybody. Because it looks like I'm looking through a shield of water. That's my comparison to my vision, but it's actually not that bad today at all. I'm playing Icarus after this.
I'm so glad you
make your
chose
initiative.
yesterday to go drive.
Oh yeah, initiative.
14.
Okay.
Don't you have an advantage on an initiative roll with that bow?
No, I
Should we-
got the other one.
Oh.
Aren't you excited for the scaled death worms?
Because I was realizing since I can make attack rolls with advantage, there's more opportunity for me to get a
Sneak attack.
nat 20, yeah. And do
I
extra
finally hit
damage with
assassin.
it.
We got level 3 in our last session, and I got my assassin trait, so I'm so excited for that automatic crit on surprise.
Also, did they release new missions on Icarus?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They've been releasing like every week. We're behind.
Okay.
I got a 20. Not
Okay.
nat.
And with that, is about where's the effect? Ah, here it is.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Ready?
We need
Warner Brothers are gonna sue the fuck out of us now.
Look,
They
Pokemon
will.
got banned by the Fire Nation. We don't
Yeah.
stand a chance.
Well, is it possible to put that like initiative thing into the games that Nori uses?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Nori,
I'll
can you
help you
him?
if you'd like later on. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. 'Cause that works
it's
really
compli-
well. I like it.
It's complicated to get set up, but once you figure it out, it's
nice.
smooth as butter. So if you want,
It's
just
weird
let me
for
know.
the DM, though.
It's super.
Oh.
It's super easy now that I figured out the tricks.
When I was doing that one shot, I kept forgetting to move like the turn tracker.
All right. With that, suddenly, what should have been a tree unforms into this gigantic mass of horns, vines, and just amalgamations of claws and flesh.
I guess that's why they couldn't see it.
And you see all around it is blood. And behind it is this strange obelisk thing emitting red arcane energy. The source of your unease, Legion.
Mm.
Oh, so we can see it.
Yeah, they just didn't think that it was a tree.
Oh, look at the bear.
No,
It's
so
gonna
like
die.
part of
I
its
pinked the crap
yeah,
out of that bear. It's adorable.
part of its feature is that if it chooses to blend in with the environment, nothing can detect it.
Nothing, you say?
Nothing that's nonetheless magical.
Okay.
Fairy fire.
Very fire.
Very fire.
It
I
It
said-
outlines
kind of
its-
sucks that I'm the only one that has it, because I also
Hmm.
got all these other spells to bump you guys up in combat, so before I turn into a bear.
All right, but with that, we will go in with that.
All right. Oh god, I'm trying to decide real quick. Hang on one sec. 'Cause I gotta remember what all these are. Okay. So I'm gonna move over.
Why do I have
here.
this calm ass music? Let's get some boss battle going.
Here, yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
mine. Mine went suddenly like super calm as well.
Oh yeah, go
Um,
ahead and set your boss music, please.
Yeah.
I don't have
hang
boss
on one
music
sec.
because I'm lame.
I don't have boss music either. I just have copyright-free medieval fantasy.
I mean, you can use video game music. They're not. Most
Yeah,
of them
that's
are
what
not
I'm-
DMCA.
Yeah, I use.
This gets posted on YouTube though, and
Genshin
copyright claims on
Impact.
YouTube get weird.
Oh,
I need to know if this is even something that I can play, but I don't remember what session I used it in.
There was something on the last video that got DMCA'd.
Where was it?
Yeah.
I'm just playing some lo-fi music because we're just gonna have a real chill boss fight.
All right. Well, I'll just keep it running. Okay. So I have to use my cube of force is a turn, correct?
yes. It is 6 seconds.
Okay. I will use the cube of force. So I move.
Reminder that if you use the block everyone, it affects your party as well.
Yes.
So we'll
that's what-
push them out.
That's
yeah.
well, and that's why I moved a bit too.
Okay.
Although I don't know if I moved enough. What was
Stand by the
distance for it?
bear.
Are we standing by the bear, Spooky?
No, I was telling your fist to stand by the bear. Oh, it won't work because the bear will get blocked.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna use phase 3. Living matter can't pass through the barrier.
Okay.
So I will remove 3 charges. And I will end my turn.
Okay. With that, a cube of what is it,
Don't
like
say I'm better.
10?
That's what I was trying. I was trying to remember
15.
how big it was. 15. Okay. Yeah.
15. 15 feet on a side. I believe there's AoE something in my Kirby. 15. Oh, here's the 15 cube.
That doesn't look right.
Well, I can scale it perfectly, or we can go with the 15.
That's fine. Fine by me.
Yeah, listen to God.
Sorry, guys, I have the hiccups.
You're fine.
Don't ever
Oh,
have
that's
them
okay.
again.
Yeah. Damn you, Spooky.
A 15-feet cube springs from Zero Fist.
Oh shoot!
What?
Stop.
Okay. It's not very centered, is why I was.
Yeah.
No, it's
center,
not.
but It can't be. I don't think
No.
the
No,
hitboxes.
it can't.
But
That's okay.
now it is Alpha's turn.
Alright, and how far away from him is it? From us is him? Them?
Ab,
It?
like 100.
111 feet
70.
from me, anyway.
Let's see.
We need
Look up
centimeters, that's
crossbow
right.
range. Is it a heavy crossbow or
What, this one?
Like-
Yes, heavy crossbow.
heavy crossbow? 100 feet. Fuck. Alright. Or 400 with disadvantage. Alright. Well, I am going to take the disadvantage, but I will shoot at him. And my bonus action, I will cast a Blood Maledict on him.
Okay.
And it's going to be the Curse of the Mark. So when I do activate my Blood Rights, he'll take double damage from my right.
Nice.
But I will go ahead
Okay.
and do
It
an
does.
attack.
It does indeed have blood in its body, so it's affected.
Okay, so 16,
Yo.
9 plus 7 equals 16.
It hits.
Alright. And since I was using, obviously, copper, it's only 1d10 piercing.
Okay.
Where are the d10s? It's only going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing. Got it.
Yo, guys.
Yeah?
Bob Saget died.
What?
Who that?
Jesus.
No way.
Why you
Yeah,
gotta drop that
welcome-
shit?
Welcome to
Oh, my
2022.
fucking A.
Who that?
Orlando.
From Full House.
And How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
How I Met Your Mother, yeah.
Oh, okay, now I know who he is.
Jesus Christ.
Sad boy.
What a year.
Sag. Alright, but that's my turn.
So 7 total. 7 in total.
Yep.
Okay. As you launch this crossbow with your copper coin, charging into, wait, piercing, right?
Yeah, it's just 1d10 piercing.
Yes, piercing. Just shooting it through it. Its vines contradict a little, but it spits out the coin. And we will now go on to Spooky.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move my movement, and then I'm holding my action and my bonus action for if he comes within 20 feet of me.
Wait, I thought you can only hold one of those.
Can you hold both?
You can only hold a action.
Oh.
and it uses up your action and your reaction.
Dang it. Well, I can't stay in this form. I'll die. No doubt. 35 feet is right there. So from here to here, yeah, he's 50 feet away. Well, sorry guys, I'm not doing very fire. I got 9 hit points. So let me rethink my turn real quick. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Wait, why do you only have 9 hit points? Oh
She
yeah.
got hit.
Because I got hit with 15 damage. Actually, hold on.
I mean,
Let me
you
move
could
35 feet back. Okay,
Found
I
my
have
boss
my
battle
idea.
music.
I was here.
you could
Alright.
could also just hold yourself an initiative instead of holding an action. Just delay initiative.
Nah, it's okay. So I'm gonna come up next to Alpha. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Bob
guys.
Saget's number 2 for this year.
So
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier was number 1.
if I move back, that's 5 centimeters. I will touch Legion and cast Enhance Ability.
I think that's.
Um,
Is that right? Was it Sidney Poitier was number 1 for
'cause
the
you're gonna
year?
be front and center. So let me just check to see which one I want to give you.
The only one that would be combat useful would be bears and
Yeah.
and whatever, the one that gives them 10 hit points.
So I'm gonna cast Bear's Endurance on you.
Cool.
You get 2d6 temporary.
Yeah,
hit
we're trying to
points.
figure out if it's number
Do
3
you
or
roll
number
that or
2.
do I?
They come in
2.
3s,
Well,
so that's why
okay.
we're like.
It doesn't matter.
Is that 2 or 3?
Yeah, I've had shit rolls, so you can roll.
Was
them.
My rolls
Sidney
have not been
Poitier
great.
number
I
2
am
or was he
sure.
number 3? That's
But yeah,
the question.
2d6 plus. Sorry, spells are weird on this page. I have my D&D Beyond
Ooh,
minimized.
okay, I'll take 9.
So yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
have 9
Chris, check this
temporary
out,
hit
since
points
you're in here
until
right
the
now.
spell
And I'm gonna
ends, which it lasts
check
for
out
up
what
to
I
an hour.
with the
It's a
overlay with the
concentration
new
spell.
blending
I can
modes
hold
in the
concentration
beta.
spell while in beast shape. So that was
I mean-
5, so I got 30 feet.
You just have to make sure you survive it safe if he hits you.
Yeah.
like there's a shit ton of stuff that you can
I'm going to turn into a bear. Big brown bear.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
do. Welcome
Normal,
back.
normal spooky things. Let me find my bear.
Oh, right. Let's see. Is it right here? Okay, cool.
I forgot to
Oh, I
roll
just-
my D4. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
I haven't activated my.
My bear?
Never mind.
There we go.
Where did the bear go? Oh,
Oh.
you've got a special bear
Oh,
that has the line through it.
My bad.
it's right here. Yeah, you're fine. And then I just
Shannon
that's
is not
my
happy right now. I
turn.
just
I just
gotta
gotta
what
roll
the
my hit
fuck.
points and stuff.
And then
Okay.
and then fuck you.
And
or
with
screw
that,
you,
we go to the
2022.
Throd.
It wasn't even that old.
The
Not
Throd
gonna lie, this
emits...
battle music kind of slapping.
The Throd emits an ear-splitting shriek, and let's see what it wants to do. It is...
Oh, I said
I'm gonna
these are the
splitters-
things that you can. So
Oh,
with the
Yeah.
beta
I have to do it too,
for OBS,
because I didn't
you can,
inject it yet.
You can now add in blending modes, some blending
There you go.
modes, not as many as what you get in Photoshop, but for anything.
And it's
so
gonna
like
do
you
an
can look at
ear-splitting
the,
shriek
if you look at the overlay,
and slitter along
I can
towards you
change
all.
the blending modes so that it actually
What's
like
that?
allows
That's
stuff to
35,
pass
40,
through it.
45.
I can even do that with the game if I want to. So let me get to
no.
the game real quick.
It's gonna
on
go
here.
over here.
And do blending mode.
What about Betty White? Nori.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
Joel
yeah, I
Glasgow.
do.
Somebody else said.
Betty White was number 2 or number 3 in 2021.
Actually, what is its speed? Let's see.
But yeah, so you
I'm
can
doing
do
it
tons
right.
of.
No, its
you
speed
do
is
tons of
40,
cool
not
stuff with
50.
it.
I thought Betty White died on New Year's Eve.
Right
She
before
did.
She
it.
did. It was
Oh.
yeah in 2021.
Oh, okay,
He
gotcha.
died on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Because that's the day my grandmother also died when I was 5. But
Oh, it's like
I was like,
it's
what
like
the fuck?
recently.
And I was also watching Buffy, and Joyce died on the show on that day too. I was like, what's fucking happening? Not on
That
New Year's Eve, but
episode
like
is
on that
so
episode.
brutal.
I was crying so hard. I was so sad. I can't do it when they kill moms. Like, I can't.
How do you watch Disney movies?
Okay.
The moms are already dead.
It's
That's true.
It's gonna dash. It's gonna dash itself up towards here, and end its turn there. You just see this gigantic wooden mass of nature underneath its layers of flesh and blood crawl towards all of you. And it will now be LaShawn's turn.
Where did you pull this from, Whale?
From tabletop. Yeah, workshop's great.
Well, I didn't know if there was a specific one that you pulled it from or anything.
No, this is homebrew.
Nice. It's cool,
Yeah.
I like it.
Now you're all fucked.
It looks like a lesson.
Wait, what? Did you say we're fucked?
No? LaShawn, it's your turn.
The whale decided that he was gonna kill us all.
Nori.
Sorry, I was muted.
Party wipe, new characters.
Yep. We're bored with the campaign. Time to kill everyone.
Would you consider Tybian, Nehemia, Calliope, and Kaladin within 30 feet of me?
I mean, yeah, if the measurements tool says
That's
so.
what it looked like. Okay, so
Yes.
we're gonna go ahead and cast a second level bless,
Ooh.
and we're gonna go ahead and give everybody the ability to add a D4 to any attack roll or saving throw made before the spell ends. It lasts for 1 minute as long as I can remain in concentration, and as soon as I cast the spell, I will then finish my movement and back up to be as far as I can back.
Sweet, I was within 32.
I only get four. I only get 4 targets.
Oh, you only get 4 targets. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I did the people that were pretty much up at the front. The only ones that I couldn't get were Zorpheus and Legion.
So we're blessed.
Yeah. So anytime you make an attack roll in the next
Hashtag
minute,
bless.
as long as I haven't taken damage, you can add a D4 to your attack rolls and your
Okay.
saving throws.
Perfect.
Okay, is that it?
Yep. That is my turn. Yeah. Bonus action. Hold on. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have any because I don't have spiritual weapon out. No, I'm good.
Then Em, it's your turn.
Okay. How much cover is this log?
Log is like half cover.
Okay.
Oh wait, well because of the elevation, the Leshen's end is no cover.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Did I just say Leshen? I meant Throne.
I'm gonna hide here behind this tree.
Make your roll.
Stealth, yeah. 15.
15. You barely succeed.
Okay, so, and then I'm gonna attack with my new bow. The
Okay.
vicious
Whoa.
short bow. So I get to roll with advantage. This one, and I want this one. Nope, one fell off, but that is. Okay, it's the best Christmas present in the whole world. Because that's a natural 20. I'm gonna
Oh
roll
my
my other one
gosh.
just in case it's a natural 22. It is a 17. Okay. Alrighty. Clyde can finally do good things. Okay.
Hey, did you
so in,
add the vicious bow?
yes, I equipped it.
Where is it?
It's
Management.
oh. I mean,
Just so I can like
I'll
see the dice.
hold on.
Here it is. Yeah, I see it. I'll do it for you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my hit points.
It's the same attack as the regular one, but I get the extra 7
So-
damage.
The vicious forebow, when you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Correct.
Okay, so you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20, and I have my sneak attack. Okay. And it's a critical, so. Fuck. So a 1d6. D6. And
Yeah, on the critical.
this is the best Christmas present I've ever received. It rolls so well.
Sad. That's so sad.
Holy shit!
Waited.
And
I
then
got another Christmas present.
2d6s, and then I double all my 3d6. Correct? I double all this, or do I roll twice?
You
I double it, right? Okay.
You don't double the damage, you double the dice.
Double the dice. Yep. Oh, okay. Not great. So that is 5. That's 10. 6, 23 with my roll plus 2, so that's 25 plus 7. 32
Man.
damage
Okay.
total.
You shoot with 32 damage, and this is piercing, correct?
Yes, it is piercing.
And you're definitely piercing through the hard armor of thorns and vines into its flesh.
Okay.
What is your bonus?
My bonus?
What
I
is
already
your-
did it. I already did it because
Okay.
I hid. Yeah. So I could get my my sneak attack. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I am done.
Okay. Yeah.
How high is this fucking whatever this is?
No
It's
high.
like
So
it's like 10. I'll say 10.
I gotta climb that bitch.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
I will cast Bane on the thread.
Okay.
It has to make a charisma saving throw of 12.
Okay. Oh well, that's may not be good for me. That was almost a natural 20 for me, but no, I got an 8 plus 1, 9.
Yeah.
Yay!
So basically now whenever it does an attack roll or a saving throw, you have to roll a d4 and minus that.
For how long?
Up to a minute.
A minute. Is this concentration?
Yeah.
Concentration, okay. And I have to minus the d4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I do.
Okay. That's not feasible.
Because there's no one to heal.
Partial cosplay
Not
from
that he would
Spooky.
heal.
Wait. Who's injured? Oh yeah, I forgot.
But okay. And with that, we go to Legion.
Yay! All right. I'm going
Spooky
to.
saw my
getting
awesome
getting
halo
more
and
into
the
character
power
there,
back.
Spooky.
All right.
Oh, she can't hear us.
Gonna have her headphones on.
Are we getting more into character, Spooky?
Talking massive shit.
I realized that I couldn't wear my cosplay because I couldn't do my makeup and stuff, but I could wear my crown.
You saw my halo and you were like, I gotta have a headset too.
Gotta have my headpiece.
That is okay. I rage.
Okay.
A bolt of lightning shoots from my chest, and another creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Nice. Nice one. Planned combo.
Oh, you also have a bonus on Constitution saving throws with bears and dirt.
No, or that's if he affects him.
I was just saying
Yeah,
him.
I'm
I was just letting him know.
a
I
bolt
forgot
of
to
light
say.
is striking the thread.
Yeah. Well, that's a 7 minus 2.
So it fails. So it takes 1d6 radiant damage and is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Oh my.
Okay, let's
We're just bullying this poor thing.
I mean,
Okay.
he deserves it. He just kind of
So-
the D6 is only 1 damage, but hey.
It could be. It could all be
Okay.
It could be a bunch of confusion. I don't know what you mean.
I mean,
almost
blinded
over
is still a
there.
pretty nice status.
And is blinded until your next turn?
Until my next turn.
What does that do?
Blinded.
Yes.
It automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh.
Now remember, advantage doesn't stack, by the way, guys. So
Yeah.
Wait, it has disadvantage and then it -4s.
Unless you have Elven accuracy,
you.
which gives you triple advantage.
oh,
Wow. Didn't know about that.
Yeah, so if you're a half elf, look into it for next level.
Let's see, I
or
don't
elf.
Or
I don't
elf, yeah.
think I actually have the actions by which to... Can I get out my javelin and throw it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it's an action you threw, so.
Yeah, my bonus action is raging, so I still have my full action.
Okay.
Alright, so I will...
That was luck. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Actually, I guess I did do damage to it. So my rage wouldn't dry. Anyway, I'm still pulling out my javelin and throwing it at it.
Okay.
And I get advantage. So that will be a 17, and a 25, almost a crit.
17?
25 is the
Remember, you
highest
get to
side.
add the D4. Not that it makes a difference. But...
Oh, I thought I was not one of the people who was blessed.
Oh wait, yeah, you're Legion. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
This has gone poorly. for me.
Enjoy 11
Double the
damage. And now my javelin is who knows where. Actually, it's probably stuck in it, isn't it?
Yes.
It gets swallowed and snapped.
Alright. Back to the top of round. We're going to use a lair action.
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch. Of course you have a lair.
I tell it not to. I ask, can you just not?
Please
Thank you.
don't.
It's going to
Could you not,
use...
please?
It's going to use a lair action, and as the tower, you all see this tower just emit this piercing red glow and this strange, extreme bass-like sound emits from it. And you see particles of red light fly towards the Throd, empowering it, giving it... Let's make a roll.
Angel wings.
15 HP back.
I tell the obelisk to stay the fuck out of it.
I'll knock the shit out of the obelisk.
not your fight.
I'm gonna go bask in the red light. No.
No one asked you, obelisk.
Oh, this is Tormentor.
I bite the obelisk.
Damn it.
Another Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Bat, your turn.
Okay. So I am going to use the Wand of Winter that I have, and I'm going to use Ice Storm on it. Must make
Okay.
a Dex save throw, a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on the point within range. So I'm going to put it up here on the top because this should be... Yeah, it would be basically be I'm going to cover this entire top
Is
right
that
here.
within your range? Is that within your range to place it there? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, the range
So
is
what is-
300
what's it?
feet. It's a 300-foot spell, so it doesn't...
No.
Uh,
what's the radius?
It's a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high.
Yeah, is it a cone, a spear,
It's a cylinder.
cylinder? Oh, I do.
Yeah,
have this.
It's a
Oh, that
triangle.
like
So it's
That, like,
it's a
perfectly
40
covers
foot,
this entire
It's a 40-foot
plateau.
top. Yeah, it covers the entire plateau. So
Oh wait, this is 10 foot.
Yeah.
I'll just double it.
you have to, yeah.
This is beautiful.
That's so good.
It's modern art.
I think this is.
Is that
20?
right? It's supposed to be 1 centimeter is a
That's-
foot, right?
It's 20 foot radius.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius.
It'd be
So it needs
40
to be at
foot
200% scale.
diameter.
It's a dodecahedron.
Well, I'll say
Uh-oh.
it's inside the scale.
Yeah. It no matter what, it fits the entire thing. So it has to do a Dex saving throw.
Okay. And let me see if it has... Yeah, it has a +2. And I have to minus with a d4.
It also has this. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that's right. Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Well, let's see, what's the save?
It doesn't say. It just says a Dex save throw.
It
Well,
should
it's
say.
at the
It's
top.
your-
Based on your
it's yours.
casters.
Yeah, what is your
based
DC?
on mine. Oh, my DC
Yes.
for Dex is 12.
12. Ah, it succeeds with a 13.
Motherfucker.
Wait, is this a saving throw?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you minus?
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was adding and plussing. Damn it. Okay.
Doing
Well,
math.
shit.
He was doing
Math.
reverse math.
That was gonna be great. That was
You
gonna be
mean
awesome,
subtraction.
but- Okay. So I miss. All
One of my
right.
favorite
What is the
Uh,
wand
little
again?
moments.
What?
What is the wand again?
The Wand of Winter?
Okay. I just have to pull it up so I can see.
The wind
Yeah, I
of
have-
winter.
I have 4 charges, or I used up 4 charges on it.
Winds
for
of
Ice
Winter? But that doesn't exist.
Ah, shut up, Daff.
So I have 3,
Nothing
I have 3
exists.
charges left.
This is a Game of Thrones reference.
Your Game of Thrones reference. Get
I
Wrong.
am Game of Thrones.
Mom's
and
a Game of
then I don't think
He's a
that I
berserk
have
reference.
Any? Yeah, nobody
Nah,
needs
he's just
any
a weeb.
healing. So I guess I will end my turn then.
Okay. With your end turn, it is now up to Alpha.
Alright, I'm gonna take out the volatile blade and use my blood right on it. My crimson
Okay.
right. So it will now be imbued with an extra d4 of fire damage on top of all the other fire damage it already does.
Fireball.
So I am going to climb up. And is it still blinded? Oh fuck. There I go. I died.
It's blinded till my next turn.
Alright, well then I'm going to attack it with advantage.
Does the ice storm affect us?
Yes.
What does it do?
I mean, you guys weren't in the radius.
There's still
It's
storming,
not
right?
it's not still going. It was just like a single burst of.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Was-
Does a 16 hit?
What,
A 16. What, Nori?
Was the wand a dexterity-based saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Actually,
and the creature was blinded. It had disadvantage.
Isn't that only perception?
I thought it had anything that required movement or.
That
like,
required sight.
uh,
It
Anything
says
that
a blinded
required sight
creature
is sight.
can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Yeah, this doesn't
So-
necessarily require her.
So the
Oh,
dex
okay. I
would
just asked you.
require sight because it would have to see
I-
it to know to dodge.
to dodge it. That's what I
before you
was,
tell me, Will, I'm just gonna hand this into you and then add a d10.
and what? to
That's
me?
all I was asking.
Oh, this card may be.
So 17.
But God says that it didn't need to see my ice storm in order to dodge it.
Well,
I was just asking. I'm cool either way.
well, go ahead and make your 1d10 roll.
I did. It was only a 1, so 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alright.
You.
It is gonna do 1d8 plus 4, or excuse me, plus 5, because I'm using dex. So
Did the
that
bear
would be
just keep
11
walking while you
slashing.
hold it in place?
11 slashing.
I'm planning my next turn.
The bear is practicing wave dashing.
Okay, wait, no. It does say the DC. It's not your DC. It does say on there. The DC was 15.
Alright, so 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage. Okay. Oh, fire. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
What DC was
So
that?
what was the? It was 15
For
for
Ice
Ice
Storm?
Storm.
Oh.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, so it hit then. Okay.
Yes, but now I'm gonna use a legendary resistance to succeed. So,
Technically,
Yeah.
yes, but also no.
so the god says, "Fuck you, Bat.
Fuck you, God.
Fuck you too."
So again, it's 11 piercing, and that was
11 piercing. Okay.
16 fire damage,
16 fire damage.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. As you launch your flaming blades at it, you see the creature reel away from your attacks as the fire burns and spreads throughout its body. Audible screams exit out of its mouth. To which it is now Spooky's turn.
Okay, so it's 10 feet to get here, 10 feet to go up here.
What is
So
climbing
that's
speed again?
20. My climbing speed's 30.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely
Um,
would have did it easily.
So I'm at 20 feet. I'm going to move around to flank, which would put me right at 35. Boom. Now I'm flanking. So advantage stacks.
No,
What does that
No,
mean? It doesn't.
no, no.
Okay.
O-
I didn't think
only
so.
if you have Elven accuracy, which at level 4 you can take.
Oh, cool. I'm an elf.
Yeah, but you're
That'd
also
be
a druid.
insane.
It's any attack roll though.
Still got advantage. I gotta roll my actual dice over here. Uh, 13 plus 6 is math 19 or oh yeah 17 plus 6 I imagine hits from my bite attack.
So whenever you have advantage on attack roll using Dex, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, you can re-roll one of the dice once for Elven accuracy.
Which means that if you have advantage, you always
Yeah.
re-roll the lower one, and it's basically rolling
Yeah.
3 dice.
Oh, okay.
It's just
The
easier
fuck?
to say triple advantage than the
Ooh, nice.
what it
Yeah.
has.
So 12 piercing damage for the bite attack. I rolled a
Mhm.
17 plus 6 to hit. And
Okay.
then for my claws, 13 or 13 plus 6, 19. I'm sure.
19. Yeah.
Okay, 2d6.
We know that 17's hit.
4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 12, 20 damage total.
20 damage total. Okay.
I just bite and clawed it. That's my turn.
No, 17 hits unless God tells you to fuck off.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we are under the impression that at least a 17 hits.
Oh yeah,
Well,
let me take my
legendary
hemocraft
resistances
die.
are saves.
Alright, so I did lose 4 hit points from using my hemocraft.
Okay. Now it's
That's
time for
fine.
Thrall's turn.
This is
It
fun.
is still blinded, but it will now make.
Silly blind boy.
Hmm.
I guess blind tree.
Okay, so the disadvantage may not have mattered since it had keen hearing and smell, so it would have just been a normal roll. But I'll deal with that later.
I'll allow it.
It's gonna make a multi-attack against Alpha and Spooky,
Yeah, I was just looking at that, Chris. You might,
and
Win
it is
that.
with disadvantage.
because I don't know if my
Because
defensive player is going to.
why can I never have anything good in my life?
And
That's
the
not
minus
good.
4.
At which point I will have lost.
Oh.
And
Oh,
come
I
in
didn't add
second
my
place in
plus
all
4
three
though.
of my
minus
fantasy
the
leagues.
Yeah.
I
Lost
gotta
the championship.
add my plus d4s real quick to that damage. I forgot.
I should have done that instead of handing in the card.
The D4s for the blessing are for to hit.
Yep, just
Yeah,
Oh, to
it's
hit.
not- it's
Okay,
not damage.
Not damage. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. All right, we're good. I didn't need it.
It misses Alpha.
Spooky, it's to hit.
It's gonna hit me because I
Oh.
just wish.
It hits with an 18 to you, Spooky.
Yeah, definitely. I have 11.
No, wait. This is disadvantage, so it misses you.
Oh, really? With 11?
Damn!
Dang.
Get
Yeah,
blinded. What?
It rolled a 3 on you and 5 on Alpha.
Aw.
It needed 14 more to hit me, but good try.
Blinded
Good
by the light.
You see its claws just swing throughout the air, just wildly missing you where you are. To which we will now go on to Shine.
Someone hit the weed whacker.
No, I got this.
Good hit.
So we're
Right
gonna
next
go
to my
ahead
ear.
and just do guiding bolt. And
Donna, we need you to eat
we
the
will
crucifix,
roll,
honey.
Let's see, it's 100. I'm well within 120. So we're gonna roll. I believe I'll just double check. Yep. That is a 25. And I have advantage, right? Because he's surrounded.
Manning is blinded.
Okay, so yeah, just a 25.
Okay, 25 hits.
That is 16 points of damage, radiant.
Radiant damage, okay.
And then I will move. And that will end my turn.
Okay. It is now, I believe, M's turn.
Yay! Okay, and I have advantage on it, right?
Yep.
Oh, so I don't even need to hide
It
to get
can't see you,
advantage.
so you're already hidden.
Yep. All right, I would like to attack. You know what? Let's go with the new dice again. Let's see if we can get another one.
I'm gonna attack
Ordering
style.
pizza. Again.
Well, I got a 19, which is pretty cool, but not on the new dice, so it betrayed me. A 19 plus 4, right? Because I'm blessed.
Yes.
Still?
Yep, roll a d4 and add it.
Okay.
Plus your dex, plus your proficiency.
3. 3 plus. It's a 26 hit.
26
Nope.
does hit.
It's immune
Okay.
to 26 specifically.
Specifically 26.
I need to know.
Okay, and then do all my stuff. So that's sneak attack. So that's 3 dice, but nothing extra except for my +2 for my bow. Oh, that's not great. That is a 13 total damage.
13 total. Okay.
And I would like to. What would I like to do? I would like to.
I'm gonna be fat by the end of this session.
Okay.
I'm eating so much junk food.
Okay.
I'm not eating at all.
Just eating that popcorn, right?
Yeah, I got popcorn, Kit Kats, Reese's, nacho cheese dip.
What are you doing again?
Is a
Where did
short
my-
bow? Is a
Oh,
short
no.
bow? It's two-handed. Never mind. So I
Where did
can't
my
do that.
cube
Okay, never
go?
mind. I would like to.
You didn't use your cube last round, remember? You used the
I
wand.
don't. It lasts for a minute.
I'm just gonna
A minute.
just
Yeah.
Double
the
up on
barrier's
hi-
centered
trying to
on you,
hide,
moves
just
with you and lasts for 1 minute
to make sure that I'm okay.
1 whole minute.
until you use an action to press the cube's 6th face.
Just
or
a
the cube
10
runs out of
for
charges.
myself. Just to hide, just to keep hiding right here by this tree.
Oh, it does last for a minute.
All right.
Because if I have
right
to use
here.
my action just to do that, then I can't do anything. Like at
Yeah.
all. Like I'd be like just sitting like creating cube. I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm untouchable.
Unless it's a
Don't
bonus
touch
action.
me.
What'd you say, Em?
I just rolled a 10 just to hide again by the tree, just to double up on my hide and just to see if I could get higher, but I think I fucked up and he can see me now.
10. I'd say he's blinded, so I'm gonna have to roll for it instead of use my
Oh.
passive.
Does it have legendary actions?
It does.
Yeah, it used
would-
one.
No, that was the legendary resistance. They're different.
Oh yeah.
Legendary actions he gets every round.
And
Yep.
yeah, take him at the end of people's
Oh,
turn.
that's a 2, and so yeah, you're hidden. Okay. And with that, we'll go to Daff.
Okay. Oh, this is 10, right? This.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna be spending 20 to get up, and then I'm gonna go like here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast as a bonus action, Vow of Enmity on the thread,
Okay.
which doesn't drop concentration, which is very good.
This is
Unless
gone
you go
very poorly.
unconscious. this is just the scene in the office where they're all beating up the printer. the whatever it
So
is.
now I have advantage on
Except with a
attack
bear.
rolls-
You had advantage on what?
on attack rolls against the creature.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack it with my halberd.
Just for reference, you do currently have advantage on it without your spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
we're
blinded.
flanking
Yeah,
it
but,
and
I
it's
mean-
blinded.
If the
It's
blinded
so good to
fades,
have
you'll
for
still
future.
have it.
Oh, that's right. So I'm doing it. Still doing it.
We're full of
Don't worry.
advantage.
Commit.
Triple advantage.
Somebody just push it down the hill.
Oh my god.
That would actually be hilarious.
And then I added a D4. I don't think it even matters. Because even if I add that for bless, it doesn't fucking matter. I had a 9.
Nope.
That was my advantage. That was my highest roll.
Oh boy.
Proud of you.
Yep. So then I go back to twiddling my thumbs.
Just sticks
Okay.
a thumb up his butt. Like, alright.
Nunchuck it and throw it down the hill.
Omni, it's your turn.
Alright, as it appears as though the creature is no longer blinded,
No.
I feel the magic well up in me again, and another, as my bonus action, burst of radiant light blasts from my chest into the creature's face. It must make another save.
You're blasting on its
okay.
face.
Awesome.
I get to keep doing this,
So anyway, I started blasting.
basically.
Omni's just blasting into the face. Come on,
I'll
man.
blast you in the
Blast
face.
to the face.
Well, I rolled a 15.
Oh, the save is a 14, so it makes it. Oh, but wait, does it
No,
get, it gets the minus, right?
the 4, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see what it does, which doesn't matter because 14 is still a fail.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use. No, wait, no, I already used my legendary resistance with that, so I can't do that. Alright, I'm blinded again.
He's blinded again.
Blinded by the light.
Which
We
means
love
you
it.
take another d6. This time it's 2. We're going up. Take 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I can actually fit anywhere up there. I have to take 10 feet, which means I can.
Poking him from the side of the wall. Yeah.
I can barely reach the edge. I can get just barely to the top. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to stand there.
No. Not unless you want to be pushed down with advantage.
Long live the king.
Well, I'm gonna stand here at the base of the cliff, and I'm gonna pull out one of my hand axes.
And you're just gonna yell.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a hand axe at it. Oh, that's right. I have advantage. So that's a 19 to hit.
19. Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is 10 damage.
Okay.
And now I only have one more hand axe. All right, that's me.
Okay. It is top of the turn. I'm going to use a lair action this time. The obelisk foams with red energy, and I'm
Thank you, Sin.
screwed. I'm going to choose to heal myself back over again.
Are we fighting
leave.
Genji?
Oh, great. Yeah, another 15, because that helps so much.
Wait, is 15 like the low end?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I did that at first level.
Okay. This has gone so poorly for me so quickly.
Yo, welcome to the club.
Hit
Shut
the
up!
kill button.
Bat, your
It uses
turn.
It uses
Okay.
power word kill on all of us.
So I am just gonna. I'm getting
But
pissed.
have we been... That's like round 3, right?
This is round
That's
three.
round
yeah.
2. I've done 2.
Yeah, this is round 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So fuck it. I'm pissed. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast. 'Cause
Okay.
I did that. I did that. Great. I used 4 charges on my wand, and it didn't do shit. So I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, which is fuck me. It's a 6.
Eldritch Blast.
This is
You have
6.
advantage.
That's a 6. That does not hit.
You have
What's
advantage.
your advantage?
Oh, I do have advantage. That's right.
He's blind.
That is a 23. There we go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Y'all.
See, I
Alright.
was like, I had advantage, and then I rolled an 8 and a 9, so.
That's all right. It only does 4 fucking damage. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Gosh.
And I end my turn.
Okay. It will now be Alpha's turn.
I am gonna go ahead and attack this thing, attack style.
Whoa.
Is that
You know-
illegal?
You know the secret arts of attack style?
Yep. I was there when the rules were written.
I thought they only taught it to
I've
the
seen
10
some
sword
things, man.
masters.
Oh, I have not been
good.
using my legendary actions, that's right.
Oh my.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Yeah, it hits.
Alright.
I should use my legendary action soon. Before I forget again.
Mayhaps.
Well, that is gonna be 11 points of slashing once more.
11 points of slashing. Okay.
And then it is gonna be
When I wake up.
Well, I know I'm gonna be.
That's why I thought of it.
11
No,
points
it-
of fire as well.
Fire. Once again, as you slash through, you see this fire just spread deeper into the lesson, the beast. Fuck, you said lesson, and now I'm thinking about it.
Yes, my son.
It looks like a lesson from Witcher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, this looks like a fucking Witcher creature.
Looks dope.
Look, I'm also concerned about the fact that it's blind but doesn't appear to have eyes. So
I want its horns.
But that was my turn.
Spooky, it's your
My
turn.
thing. Spooky, it's your turn.
You're muted.
Always muted.
He doesn't want us to hear talking shit.
Or 12 plus 6. 13 plus 6 is 9, so I don't need to use the bless. For the bite, 19. 13 plus 6 is 19. Okay, and then 1d8. Plus 4. Oh, nice. Again. So 12 piercing damage for the bite.
What was the attack?
The bite attack.
Yeah, what was the attack?
19.
Oh, 19.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And that was a 19 plus 6 or 17 plus 6. So that one hits for the claws. And then 2d6 plus 4. So 12 plus 9 or 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 damage on this one. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
sorry. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 damage. Sorry.
there was so much math there.
There was so much math. I forgot to add the plus 4 to the
Okay.
2d6.
He's gonna use his legendary action now before it resets to make a leap attack in the air, since it only knows the people who's beside it attacking it. And as it leaps throughout the air, everyone here must make who's like within 10 feet of it. I guess except for Omni, since he's elevated lower. No wait, within 5 feet, my bad. Must make a DC saving throw of Dex.
It's just a d20 plus your modifier.
Yeah, your Dex saving throw.
If you're proficient in
Ooh,
Dex,
nice.
you might have
19.
more. But
Don't forget to add your extra 4 from my bless.
Yeah,
Yep.
19 plus.
Does a 28 make it?
Hey,
19.
Alpha. Hey, Alpha. Yeah,
What's up,
here.
baby?
They have this natural 1
22.
card.
I got a.
Oh, wait,
I
wait,
got a
no, wait.
22.
That's the wrong one. When I meant natural 1 card, I meant this one.
What? Mm,
He's making you fail your save and throw with
no,
that
thank you.
28.
You can have that back.
He-
There you go. I'll give that back to you.
he's
No.
immune. He's immune to 28s.
Well, adding in the D4, I have a dex save of 8.
Okay.
I'll use my legendary resistance.
What was yours, Vicky?
22.
20 for a dex save?
Yeah, right. It's a D20 plus your modifier.
Your bear modifier?
Yeah, I got a 19, natural 19.
Oh, okay.
And then
It
the 4
rolls
on top.
over here. And
the
then
3
I
on
have
top of
4.
it.
Yeah, I got 3 on
Just
top
tell
of
me
it.
what happens to me.
Hey, wait, Daft. Here, why
Hmm.
don't you turn this card in so you can add a D12 to your save?
I'm gonna tell you right now, that will
You
make
really
a
gonna make
difference.
me? I have not rolled at
Go
all.
for it. Go for it. Do it.
I
I have not rolled. Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now that might make a difference with barely.
yeah, it's not going to because I'm gonna roll
It's worth
4
a
off
shot.
of it.
It's
Here.
worth a shot.
1d12.
Come on,
You don't
get
you
that
don't have
12.
to add the d12 until after the saving throw is rolled, though.
He already rolled an 8.
Oh, I see.
So I'm hoping that he has a chance to potentially get up to a 20.
Oh my god. That is a 19 then.
Hey.
Nice roll.
19. Yeah, you see that.
I was
Yay,
ready to take
Daft!
that hit.
Yay,
Okay.
Daft.
Praise Saren Ray.
Okay.
Alright, so
So-
tell me how I get fucked.
On a successful save, if you succeed, you take half the damage.
Okay.
So,
Since
but
I'm
Alpha,
Oh,
Yeah,
since
go
I'm
ahead.
taking damage, the concentration, how do I maintain concentration?
Yes,
never
that'll
had to.
same.
So
Yeah.
you have to roll a Constitution saving throw, and you have to be either 10 or half the damage, whichever one is more.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Damage.
so Alpha takes 7 force damage,
Mhm.
and he is prone. Everyone else takes, I think we're rounding
4?
down or up. Yeah, 4.
Up. Yeah.
So everyone else takes 4 force damage and is not prone. And you guys have to beat a 4 on your 6 save.
I'm good on my con. You still have Bear's Endurance, Omni, and you also had a. Oh no, it was a check, not a. It was a save.
I thought it was.
You also have +4s on your saving throws. Don't forget.
I thought it's not. We don't have to beat 10.
No, I mean, my bad, 14.
Oh, okay. There's
Oh,
a
it's
big difference
14.
between
No,
4 and
it-
14.
No,
Is
it
it
would
not?
be 10. It would be 10 because
It's higher than 4.
yeah.
It's higher than the damage, so 10's the minimum you'd have to beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's half the damage. So like, if you take 8 damage, you have to beat 10.
I rolled
if you
6.
took like, if you took like 25 damage, you would have to beat 12.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, I like how that works, Whale.
Huh.
I have, like,
I
a
did not plan for
16
that,
on my
but that's
con save.
cool.
Yeah, they go on top of them. And then if you want to get rid of them, you just right click them.
Cool.
Huh?
How do I do that?
Oh.
So if you go to the marker that you can see hovering above them, you just click on it, right click, and they
Okay.
disappear. So drop another one on. Sorry, I was just showing you Kaladin.
Why? They're not prone.
No, no, we're not prone. It's just Alpha.
Oh.
Prone.
I thought you said you were
Yeah,
not
I got-
prone.
I got
even to
targeted
people who
here.
weren't.
No, just Alpha, because he failed.
That's my.
And then he was
Alright.
cocky about it.
Bane.
What do you
Bane
mean?
is
I
gone.
question.
You're like, does a 28
28.
succeed?
I don't know what you mean. I was just asking the question.
I'd make you fail too.
Okay, so you all succeed on your DC 10 save, right?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I rolled a 6.
I got
Okay.
15.
That was after
Did you-
everything too.
You're not blessed.
No, I was.
Oh.
That was after the bless.
Aw.
Get
Did I
funked.
use Bear Con? It doesn't matter, because I got a 12. But is Constitution considered a mental
Yes.
trait?
That's a physical.
It's a physical. Okay.
Yes.
I got a +3 for being a bear. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
I have
And
a
then
plus
it'll
3
be-
for being a Tyvion.
That is
I
now
have
Throd's turn.
As in Nehemia.
It is now back to Throd's turn, so he gets his legendary action back.
I thought that was once per round. Legendary
Yeah.
actions.
Well, you
So
get
the
it depends on the
top of
level of
round is
creature.
the start
They're
of the round.
like ancient dragons. They get 3 legendary actions per round.
Right,
well-
but the round is considered the top of the initiative.
So
Correct?
I'm
No.
going to when it's back to the Throd's turn.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's how it is. When
Oh.
it's back to
Yep.
their turn.
Okay. And it is, since it's still blinded, it's just gonna make another multi-attack.
Flam.
Against, I want to say,
It would make sense because I've been doing the most
No,
damage if it went
no,
for me.
I forgot your name. Hyvian. Hyvian and Kaladin.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, Kaladin has Kaladin done damage?
No.
I've done a lot of damage to him.
And I say
I've
no.
definitely done the
That's
most.
fair. I was just saying. I'm just saying.
Not for a lack of trying, I haven't done
I
damage.
thought you hit it with the halberd. No.
No.
Oh. You
Well-
I didn't know.
Since it's still blinded, but you're prone, it was a straight roll of 9 for you, Alpha.
No.
That just barely misses by 10.
And a
Oh my
6 and a 6 for Kaladin.
Wait, just a 6?
Yeah,
Alpha,
That's not hitting.
Will
What's up,
has
bro?
a lot of crit one or nat 1 cards.
Yeah.
With your
Yes, it
cockiness
does.
out here.
Look, he's being cocky. He's being the tank. He's being
Liz
the tank
Chang.
with the natural
Yep.
one card.
Is your turn?
All right, we'll take a little bit of a step out
Give me
behind
all your
the
attacks.
cube of force. And I take it the cube of force is visible. You said it was a green field, so I can
Yeah.
use it to kind of shimmy in and out of. Hopefully, that's
You
what
can't
I'm
go
attempting-
inside it.
No,
Yeah, but
but
you
I'm
can
staying
use it
enough
as a-
behind it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can use it as
cool.
cover.
That's what I was hoping for. All right, we're gonna go ahead and summon my spiritual weapon within 60 feet, and
Mhm.
it'll be right floating next to the Throd on the opposite opposed side at the top of the hill. And we will go ahead and, as a bonus action, make an attack.
Okay.
He's flanked from all sides.
First one is a 6, so it was a 12 total. With advantage, it's going to be a 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay, and
How many-
that I'll move back and end my turn.
Okay.
I end my
So
turn.
17 is its
In attack
AC.
mode.
17. We are to M.
Yay. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna peek my. Well, hold on. How's it looking?
It's hurt.
It's hurt. Okay.
To my disappointment.
Yeah, to your
Disappointment.
disappointment.
Will wants to kill us, okay?
I know.
I've given you
Will's
so many
Will would
times
like
to
to
murder
punish
me.
us.
Have you?
Punish me harder. Daddy.
Yes. I literally stood still one fight to take hits.
And I still have advantage.
Yes, it is still blind.
Okay.
Oh, you're also
So
forgetting the
let's
layer
use the brand
interaction.
new
Will.
one. Let's use
No, I
this
used the layer
shiny
action.
teal one.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Let's
Healed.
roll. No, plus a 4. D4.
Yeah, if you're blessed.
I'm blessed. Oh, okay. Snaps.
17 is what you gotta get.
So plus not a 20. And not a nat 20, but a 20. And does that count? No, I have to roll a 20. Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
roll a
no.
20. So just a dirty 20.
Okay.
20.
A dirty 20?
Yeah. It's when you get a 20, but not natural.
Yeah.
It's
So
dirty
Not a
20.
crit, but a 20.
We'll use these 3.
Instead of 20 not natural, you just say
Ooh,
dirty
it snaps.
I have a 20, but I got some work done.
I like how she's audibly saying snaps.
And snapping. So that's 17 damage.
17 damage? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty aight.
I guess they're
That's all right.
shutting down
And then I
Florence
would like
prison,
to.
Chris, which is very strange.
Just about to go in range mode.
How's everyone else looking? Is anyone like super
Fine.
hurt?
They're doing so fine. What do you mean hurt?
I'm just laying down on the ground.
So on a scale from
Oh,
1 to
wait,
31,
really?
I'm looking like a 20.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love that.
Bohemia's hurt, but the bear is not hurt.
Kaladin
Okay.
never feels pain. I don't know what you're talking about.
The bear is hurt. The other bear.
Oh yeah, the
The other bear's hurt?
Yeah, our new
Where
pet.
is other bear, the coward? Get
Oh,
out here
yeah.
and fight.
Oh, it's hiding though, so
Right.
that's okay. It'll be all right.
Do not blame that
number
bear.
3. Madden Poitiers.
I just gonna hide again.
Okay.
Shocker.
I'm gonna use my entire legendary
What else
actions.
am I gonna do? I don't have any other like.
Actually, you know what? I don't know, I'm gonna say that for when it's not blinded.
Whale.
That's
Just-
just a 12
What?
to
When it's not
hide.
blinded. I'm joking.
It's gonna use one of its nat 1 cards to succeed.
What is it? What is it,
Just-
Nori?
Just to be fair, I have to drop my bless because I am now concentrating on spiritual weapon.
Well, I am having
Okay.
some.
No,
Oh,
spiritual
yeah.
weapon is non-concentration.
It says it right on the character sheet.
It is non-concentration.
As oh, is it not? Ooh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Just
was
last
wrong.
1 minute.
I thought.
That's why it's one of the best cleric spells.
Okay, I thought
Oh,
I
wow.
messed up for a minute. Sorry, my bad.
You're
Mhm.
good.
So next.
Who's next?
Whose turn is
Yeah.
it?
Oh right. So
Yes.
your turn.
Oh, me already? Fuck.
Well, shit.
I wasn't
Combat
even
is full of less distractions than any of our other combats.
Apparently. I thought I had another 30 minutes.
No, we're flying through these turns. We know what we want to do.
I'm a little worried because I feel like this is not going to do anything. I'm going to Hunter's Mark the thread.
Oh yeah, sure. Fuck me over more.
Why, that would imply I can hit it for damage.
You're fine. You're fine. So is there a save or is it just a mark?
It just happens.
Okay.
Is Hunter's Mark not concentration?
It is, but I lost my concentration of my other spell.
Yeah.
Oh, so it no longer gets the -4 to saves?
No.
Ah,
Yeah.
darn.
Yeah. So
Then it
I'm
might
like-
actually succeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna halberd swing,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
No, you have advantage.
Okay, maybe not.
That'll be the end of my turn.
I'm still blessed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Oh,
I
you're
need
gonna
that
hit
too.
Yeah, a
You're gonna
17
hit
will hit.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
of
Oh,
course, it's a 1.
Let's
So,
go, 17, just barely.
17.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding? It landed on 9 and then rolled the 1. So 4
You
for
should
my
not roll in
halberd.
D&D Beyond. You should
Plus
just
a,
roll
plus a
on the
d6 for
table.
Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Oh, there's a high roll for
Okay.
6.
Nice.
There you go. That's
Um,
10 points. That's double digits right there, baby.
And then I'm gonna divide smite with it
Okay.
for 2d8.
That's
Adding
fine.
4. Oh my god, adding 14.
Let's go. That's 24. Let's
That's
go.
24 damage.
That's 24 more damage than what you did last round.
Yeah, that's
Improvements.
actually 24 more damage I've done in all combat.
So what
And
was the
that-
total?
24.
Oh, okay.
Progress is not linear death.
And that is all my spells. So, there you go.
Yeah, it's definitely looking more wounded than before. Okay. Is now to Omni's turn.
All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to.
Flash him.
I mean, yes, but I'm going to climb up. That is all my points of movement to get there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
And now that I'm right in his face, I'm going to shine another blast of light right into his eyes.
Blinded by the light.
Blown up like a douche, shining a runner in the light.
DC
Okay.
14 con save.
You would know that song, Spooky.
I don't think it actually says douche, though. I think it says something else. But I've always thought that it says douche.
Hey, a natural
haven't thought it
20!
did. Ah,
Oh,
he
that's
saved.
a nat 20
like a
card for him.
deuce. Like a deuce.
I'm gonna take that
Against 2.
against Omni.
Oh,
Um,
why
He
not-
saved.
Why not me?
It's a save. It's a save.
You saved. He's no longer
Okay.
blinded.
It's
He
not
is
an
no longer
attack-
blinded.
It's not an attack on a party.
I
Oh.
thought it was an attack. Okay,
You're good,
okay, okay.
You're good. You're good.
Now he uses his legendary action.
No, he just actually rolled a natural 20, which is unfortunate, but it happens. But now I'm going to grab my brand
Oh,
new
yeah.
battle axe. Never
Wait, what
been
am I-
battle tested before.
What admitting I don't get natural 20 cards.
And I'm going to swing with both of my hands on it.
I'll take it for you.
That is a dirty 20,
A 30-20, yeah.
which means it takes.
But you still have advantage, because he's flanked.
No, I don't. It's not blinded.
It's
It's
flanked, though.
flanked.
Oh,
Straight across from him is.
I
not
thought
flanked.
that the flanked effect
I
is.
said
if
Alpha's
it's
prone.
applied
Oh, there
all-
is-
You have to be straight across.
there is a spiritual weapon hovering right here.
Right here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spiritual weapons aren't creatures, though.
Okay,
Tyvian
I wasn't sure if
prone,
it
so
counted.
Is
doesn't
it
count.
because Tyvian's prone that there's no advantage?
And spiritual weapons are not creatures.
Yeah.
Well, it
But I
takes
thought
12
only-
damage.
Yeah. But only one flank. One person has to like be flanked with it, and then everybody gets advantage.
No, you have to be across. Is that not it?
Yeah.
Not Nori, I'm pretty sure, right?
I had advantage when I was way out here. It's
I will look it up
Al-
online.
Alpha.
Well, that's when he
Alpha
was
wasn't
blinded.
prone. Well, Alpha wasn't prone either. Usually,
Yeah.
He was
I think it was
blinded.
Alpha
He was
prone.
Yeah.
no, he was
He's not
blinded.
blinded.
Remember?
Yeah, but you should also have flanking advantage.
Hold on, let me
Uh,
see.
Any-
For this to
Well,
work,
advantage
all-
doesn't stack.
Here,
No.
for this to work, you need to be precisely opposite with the enemy between you.
Yes.
Okay.
Where the
So,
creature
so,
becomes
so Spooky and Tyvian have it, but me and Daft don't.
Yeah,
Also-
now that he's not blinded.
Yeah.
So it says when a creature and at least one ally are within 5 feet of the same enemy on opposite sides, that enemy is flanked.
When a creature and at least one of its allies are adjacent to an enemy on opposite sides of corners, they flank that enemy. Each of them has advantage. Oh, here's an image thing.
I just thought that meant it was flanked in general, and all allies could get the advantage from the flanking.
Here, I'll post it,
It is.
in this.
It is also both an optional rule and up to the DM.
Yeah, that's fair.
So no.
Yeah, but that rule can be applied to everything. So
But the 30-20 still hits, so he still takes 12 points of damage as I attempt to hew some of the vines that are his body, or its body.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Oh wait, what was the damage?
12.
Well, okay.
I don't know if you're looking at the rolls on D&D Beyond, but I don't have my +2 from raging in there anywhere, so I just always manually add it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm juggling a lot of stuff, so I can't always look at it.
Oh, I know.
No worries.
Okay.
Legendary action time.
Then
Wait,
we're
I
gonna
think
go
it's
for.
your fist, right?
Yeah, I can use legendary actions whenever.
Oh.
Yeah, at the end of another player's turn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he's gonna use his entire legendary actions to do another leap. So please, everyone within 5 feet, make a dex saving throw.
Ooh, and I can see him, so I get advantage.
God damn it.
I'm prone. Do I automatically fail? I can't remember.
I'll say you do it with disadvantage.
19.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
I'm rolling on the table, and it's working out really well for me.
Yeah. Hey, spooky. Did
Did I fail?
Oof,
No.
not good.
you
Oh.
take this?
The answer was 9.
I don't have disadvantage. I just have
Oh.
only attack rolls have advantage against me, and I
Attack
have
is 10.
disadvantage on my attack rolls.
Okay.
13 plus 4.
That's a 10.
It is. So I fail.
Yeah.
Am I knocked prone? Too?
Yeah.
15. Does
I am
15
also
make it?
prone.
15 does not make it.
Well, I'm still prone, so meh.
So who failed?
I failed.
Everybody, yeah. Everybody around him.
This makes me happy. That is 9 force damage, and everyone around him is now prone.
Sounds good.
Well, that was all my temporary hit points, so thank you, Spooky.
It's okay. I failed my con save, so the concentration.
Hey, don't worry.
It's lost anyways.
I also failed.
Oh wait. Oh no. Fuck. Keep thinking that it's a con save, but it's a con check. Never mind. Sorry.
Lair action. I'm just gonna go heal for last time for now before I do the other thing. That's this. Hopefully. No, not at all. I got a 19. So yeah, it's still pretty hurt, and we're at bat now.
Okay. So I am going to cast Firebolt at it,
Okay.
and that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right.
Good stuff.
I'm
proud of
also
you.
going to
Doing big shit.
hand this over to Whale.
God damn it.
Wait, what was that?
Where is it?
I get a plus. I get a
let's-
1d12 added onto my damage.
No, this is attack roll.
Attack
Yeah, that's
roll.
attack roll.
Oh, that's
You might
just for
wanna
the
say
attack roll.
when you
Oh,
fail.
Yeah.
oh, I thought
I'd
it was
save
for the
that for when you
damage.
fail.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But that is an 8 in damage.
Okay. As you hurl this molt of fire towards it, you see it reel even harder than regular attacks.
Which is what I was
the
hoping
prone
for.
bear is just dead. Sorry.
I made
I'm
it
being
pro.
distraction.
Okay.
And I'm double checking real quick.
I like that it looks
Does
like
anyone
it's still
need
trying to bite at the
Who
lesson.
needs healing? Does anyone actually need healing up there?
I'm still pretty good.
I'm at 11 out of 31.
Heal Alpha.
Okay, Alpha, I'm going to use 2 charges of healing light on Alpha. So I'm going to give you 2d6. Hang on a sec.
Give me them 2d6, boy.
That is 6.
I'll take it.
Better than a kick in the pants. And I end my turn.
Okay. I believe we're up to Alpha.
Alright, I will use half my movement speed to stand up. So get that shit off me. And then I will take a d4 of damage to use my amplification.
Okay.
Only one. Let's go. We like that. We like to see it. But I get advantage against him.
Okay.
Good thing, too. So that would be a 23 to hit.
Okay.
Alright. Nice. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 13 points of fire damage.
13 points of fire damage. So 12 slashing, 13 points of fire.
Yep. All magic, by the way, because it's been my volatile longsword.
All
So
right.
has whether or not something's been magic damage mattered for this fight? I'm curious.
Use your insight to check.
Well, I'm more talking about actually telling you because I believe that my +1 axe is magical damage. So
No, it didn't matter.
I'll still roll the insight if you want, but
If you want to.
it was more for rules rather than 'cause my character probably wouldn't care. I'm just swinging my axe.
When can a special be performed?
Anytime on your turn.
Okay.
If it says no action.
But, yeah, but it doesn't take a bonus action, correct? It's
If
just
it
a
doesn't
special.
say so.
Okay.
What's
cool.
your special you were talking about?
Channel divinity to heal? It
Yeah,
says
you can use that
special.
anytime.
Okay.
Channel
Cool.
Divinity, I believe, is the bonus action. It'll say on Channel Divinity.
Oh wait, yeah, here it is. If you're preserve life, right?
Preserve life. Yeah, it's not under my bonus actions.
I stays
says
on
spe-
actions. It says
special
action.
Yeah, say channel divinity for me is an action.
So,
Yeah.
So when you go to, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Go to
So, like,
actions.
yeah, I'm on actions.
You see it. You scroll down. You see channel divinity, preserve life, channel divinity, turn on dead. Those are actions. All those. If you go to bonus action, if it's not on there, then it's not a bonus action.
Well, it says special, and then when I go to features and traits for class, next to it, it says no action.
Oh, then yeah. If does the action type special?
Yes, the action type.
Okay,
is
then yeah,
special.
that's just like divine smite then.
Okay, so no action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use
'Cause
half
then
my
we're going off-
movement to stand up.
Because we're going off divine smite ruling then.
What kind of cleric are you?
Life domain.
Is 18 or yeah, I'm going with the 18, and then so 18 to hit hits. I'm flanking again, so I rolled with advantage, but the advantage failed. 1d8.
As an action, you can present your holy symbol to invoke
Four
healing energy
is
that's going to
10 for the bite damage.
Oh, it says. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
next
I
hit.
like check action.
19 or a 2. So 19. My claws hit, so 10 for the bite, and then my claws are 3 plus 4 is 7. 17 damage on my turn. And
Yeah.
I'm no longer prone.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling very dead, but not dead.
He's feeling woozy. He still has his legendary action.
I'm feeling woozy.
No, he's all his legendary action with the leap. But now is returned since it's his turn.
My mom and dad are gonna be so pissed at me.
Okay. We are gonna go with. No, we're gonna go for it with a crush.
Oh, has a crush on me?
Okay.
Rush me, senpai.
Okay. Tyvian, please make a dex saving throw again.
Come on. I'm prone. I'm ready.
11.
11.
Plus
11
4.
fails.
Add your 4.
I'm pretty
D4.
sure 15 won't make it.
15 just fails.
It's a 14 anyway. I was just saying, even with a plus 4, it would.
Ah, okay. In that case, you are grappled. And let's see.
Kinky.
Grappled and take. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you are back to being prone, and you take bludgeoning damage, which
Oh
will
my
be.
Mm-hmm.
$18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm out.
You're unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
You just see this creature just grab Alpha and slam him against the floor. And he is now completely unconscious. And we'll take a final action to take a swipe against Bearhemia.
Why not just attack me? It would make sense.
Oh, because you'll die.
Theater passe?
Wait, are these legendary actions or are these its actions?
Its action.
Oh, it's its turn. I was at the restroom. I was just trying to catch up.
Tyvian's unconscious.
Let's
I gotcha.
see. 7 plus 7, 14.
That
I
hits.
tried Tyvian. I got you 6 at HP.
That hits.
If only there were a paladin in there to heal.
I only have 3 spell slots, okay?
Don't you have lay on hands?
Oh yeah, but does that really count?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Well,
his
if you
butt,
want to swing
dude.
at me, swing at me.
Let's see. That is 3 plus 4, 7. 7 slashing damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Let these people experience their first PC death.
Why do you want to die?
That's what I've been saying for so
No.
long.
Shut up.
Well, just kill me.
Is Lashane?
My turn.
Yeah.
Channel Divinity. Preserve life. I'm gonna put 15 back to Alpha.
Okay.
Tyvian.
Tyvian is back up with 15 health.
And then
I can see. I can
we
fight.
will use a bonus action to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Okay, make a roll.
Yep. Let me get back to my spells. Wait.
But both my right and my blood curse should have dropped because of that.
Yes.
So I don't have advantage. So that is simply a 12.
A 12. 12 does not hit.
Okay. That was how far of my movement? 18. I'll go back another 10. Okay, that ends my turn.
Okay, it's going to use a legendary action to take a swipe against Kaladin.
Hell yes.
Because you are prone is with advantage. Has
Don't
an
I have
18.
disadvantage?
I mean, it has advantage.
Oh no, I just attack with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is an 18 plus 7. That's a hit.
I believe so.
Sounds like it.
You're back.
Yeah, you're fine. 5 plus 4, 9 slashing damage.
So I'm not even hurt yet.
Shut up. Okay,
Puffs up
it
blood.
is M's your turn.
Hey. Okay. Let's see here.
I just want to say.
Did someone say
he had-
something about a fire potion?
Yeah.
Potion of fire resistance. I
Oh,
made
potion
that
of
for you
fire
guys.
resistance.
Don't
okay.
throw it. It's gonna kill us.
No, I was just wondering.
It's fire resistance.
Oh, I thought it was just a fire potion. And I was like, no, please.
Tyvian is down, right?
No,
Yes.
not
Or
anymore.
no, he's back up
Okay.
with 15.
My
I
fucking
guess-
spine cracked against the floor, and Lashane said, "Nope."
Do I have advantage?
You bounced and hit the ground and bounced back up.
You did hide, right?
Mm-hmm. And also with their,
Like a
he's
fucking
flanked, right?
basketball.
No.
So you can also use your thing to do the steady aim. I learned about that as a rogue.
Yep. Bonus
It's not-
action, and you no longer move. So like, you can use your whole turn to give yourself advantage.
If you don't already have it.
Okay. Well, it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Oh
so
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I posted the flanking thing on Discord.
That's not flanking.
It's
that's
flanking,
the ability
it's
of
just-
that's,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just,
that's sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't even have to
Well,
pose a threat to
plus
him.
a
They just have to be
D4.
within.
5 feet.
Sword.
Oops.
Oh my, bear's got a sword. Bear's got a sword.
Right, so that's a
Oh,
dirty
God.
20.
Why does
To
that bear
hit?
have a sword?
Okay.
Um,
Bear's got a gun. Look out.
right, and then my 3d6.
Bear's
Go
got
Oh, that's
a
so
gun.
shit. That's so shit. Oh, it's only 8 damage.
I can't help but feel that this would have been over if it didn't make that dex or that dex save.
One more round of blinded.
I would
I'm
have
just
made
gonna-
the legendary resistance either way.
You would have. Oh, you done. Well, yeah, you did do
A
legendary.
14 to
resistance,
hide.
though. But I just
and
say
then
like
I did.
if it didn't do it, I feel like this would be over. 'Cause that was gonna hit hard.
But you used your legendary action to crush or whatever. Kaladin.
No, legendary.
No, we're
resistance is
just
what he's
talking about
Legendary resistance is
my
different.
first attack.
Yeah.
It's 14 to hide. I'm done.
14 to hide, that fails.
Can see you.
It's gonna make its final legendary action attack against Omni, the Legion.
Come at me, bro.
Why not me? It has me grappled.
No, you're not
Does it
grappled
have
anymore.
more than one per round?
Yeah, depending.
Oh,
Wait, I'm not grappled anymore?
Yeah, you're not grappled anymore.
You sure you want to do that?
I mean, it rolled a natural 20 against Omni.
Well, that's not very nice.
And which will be... Well, that's not great. 6 plus 4?
What type of damage is it?
Slashing.
So half of that.
So 5.
5.
Let's go. 5
Okay.
damage crit.
That's your
Little
turn.
Tree.
Okay. Well, seeing as how I have so many spell slots remaining, I'm just gonna swing with my halberd, just bleeding out the
Do you want to
wazoo.
stand up first?
Oh yeah, I'll do that first. How do I remove this? Oh, thank you.
You right click on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna halberd swing.
Okay.
I
Someone
have bless,
knocking?
right? Still.
Yeah, it's like I heard
Huh?
the knocking too.
What?
What?
Someone's
There's like a
pranking us.
knocking noise.
What's your roll, though?
Do I have bless still?
Yeah, I think you do.
Then
Yeah, you beat
17.
blessed. I was to say I haven't lost.
17.
You needed
Yes.
exactly that.
Okay. Well, I lied. I have 1 spell slot remaining.
Okay.
Because it's my.
Surprise spell slot.
Alright,
it's
what
my
is that
magic
knocking
weapon
noise?
one.
Hello, who is it? Yo,
I'm
is
gonna-
that Domino's? You got
I'm
my
on a level
pizza?
2 divine smite. So I roll 3 d8s.
Ooh.
Use that card.
Well, is that coming through on your stream and
Max
then
that,
going to your
max
mic or
that.
what?
Max that.
Nope.
I've already rolled it. I don't think I can change it, can I?
I thought you could turn
Hey,
it a card
Daph, or not Daph, Bat, you really want to know what's happening?
I think I know what's happening, but I don't want to know.
I'm gonna go open the door. Hello?
Come over here.
Hello?
Come over to this table. This is what's happening, Bat.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
God.
I've
I missed.
been making the knock sound.
Why?
What happened?
Nothing.
Golden dick butt.
Oh, okay.
Golden dick butt.
What did I miss?
So
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing
Can you do it
worth
after
knowing
the
about.
attack?
It says at any time.
Yeah.
You. Yep.
Okay, I'll do that then.
I've no idea what you're talking about, but
I'm gonna turn in my card here. So I deal maximum damage on this attack, I guess, instead.
oh yeah, you're fine. Okay.
So oh god, what were the dice again? 3d8.
88.
And a D10, so it would be a total of 20 or 34.
And then
your-
plus 3 for because it gets a plus 3 just off the weapon itself.
from your strength.
Yeah. So
Wow.
37.
that's like somebody who's good at math.
What a
is
hit.
it?
Davey Dorco cheered X for.
Well,
I just I just yell fuck you.
Thank you
This
for
is
the
covered in blood.
bits there, Davey Dorco. How's
This
it
ain't
going?
great.
Welcome on in.
Is it
We're
dead?
doing some
No,
D&D
but,
right now.
I might last
Hope everything's
maybe
going
2
all right
rounds
with
at
you.
most. At least.
This is my turn.
Okay.
Right, normally I'm like
It
Cam,
is now
but
Omni's turn.
But the same
we
thing too, Davey.
only
when
do.
All right,
only
I
do my
also
character
is
on
he,
staying.
D&D
he like
nights.
kept running.
Sometimes it
and
does
then he
not
just
want to
appeared
dismiss.
right there with me, and it's like, oh hell no.
Thank you for the shout out, Chris.
I should have probably went to
legendary
range
action?
next. Did use it all already.
Let's learn a
I cannot
valuable
make
lesson
the
that
prone
maybe
go away.